Yo guys, I've got a spark which I'm gonna use to ignite the fire for a brand new streaming series here on the channel, and this first episode, mind you, is gonna be featuring, well, I'm just gonna let the man speak for himself.
Hi.
That is it. That is all you're gonna hear of Luke this stream. The rest of the stream is mine. I'm gonna be speaking non-stop. End of story. That's how it works. And with that all being said, this is in fact the debut of Skylanders Swap Force Soul Seekers. Now I could go through and explain the rules, and I'm gonna do that anyway. So, all 32 of the Skylanders from this cast have been locked out, and the only way to unlock them is to seek out their soul gems, hence the Soul Seekers. Now, the rest of the rules are traditional lock rules, to where I must swap out for a Skylander corresponding to the element at hand, as well as avoid deaths in battle, because if a Skylander is defeated in battle, mind you, it's classed as a death and it cannot be used again throughout the remainder of the Soul Seeker series here on the channel. And just like I did with Spar's Adventure, we're going to be doing this to 100%, so it's definitely going to be a lengthy series, because this right here is a one hell of a game to 100%.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Anyway, hello there, people. My apologies if I can't get around to you immediately. This is what happens when I have conversation with this guy to have to deal with.
I know, right? I am just that, distracting.
Judas, do not hold out hope for a nightmare solo run. It is not going to happen, and if it did happen, it would be awfully short, so hold your breath on that one. But with that being said, our very first soul to seek out is going to be Popcorn.
Ooh, popcorn.
How dare you say hello to Luke before you say hello to me? That is offensive. You should be ashamed of that.
I like popcorn.
You like popcorn? Well, I said popcorn, not popcorn.
I know.
I'm pretty certain I did, or whatnot. To puff or not to puff?
To puff or not to puff?
Ignite Nightmare mode. Haha, funny pun. Anyway, this is actually a completely reset global save. So basically, it's like I've got the game brand spanking new. There's no accolades, no swap force combinations unlocked, no Skylanders haven't been taken ownership of. Speaking of which, it's time to do that for Popcorn right here, which unfortunately is in a blocked screen, so you guys haven't seen it out, but believe me, we took ownership of him all the same. But here's the thing with Popcorn, his quests are pretty fulfilled upon, as well as the fact that he is level 20 and fully upgraded, which means that when I placed on the portal to get to this point in the game where we could seek out his soul before the stream started, hey, if it wasn't on the stream, it never happened. But that also means that we do have 6 accolades already accounted for. But other than that, as you can tell, all of them need to be unlocked. We have Ultra Powered, Dapper Copper, and Silver of Silver. Those two are from, of course, for quests. And then this one is from Popcorn being level 20 and fully upgraded. So where is collections? It's in the pause menu. There you are. So as you can see, we do indeed have 0 of these combinations, and by the time this series is over, we will have all 256. Oh yeah, baby.
That's the one thing I love about your streams. You're so good at, you know, explaining everything. So even if you were a newcomer like me, like I don't understand Souls all the time, or the newer Skylanders games, and it makes it just seem so simple that even I can follow it, you know.
Even Luke, oh, that's really saying something. If Luke can understand it, anyone can understand it. Especially if it's math based. Like if it's for one thing in maths that Luke can actually do, then there's no excuse that you can't do it.
And some guy just randomly pulled me out of my car and he's punching me to death.
Ooh, fun. Anyway, rocket ability. We haven't seeked out the soul of a rocket scanner yet, so we can't quite access that.
No.
Igniter isn't bad. Sunburn is just better. I've never seen a more incorrect phrase having been expressed in the entirety of the internet. This is the internet here, you're not allowed to express opinions. That, my friend, is illegal, and you should be ashamed of yourself. Not to mention, your opinion isn't even correct. Here you are, spouting out your opinions like it's fact. Well, the fact of the matter is that if your opinion is not the same as mine, it's wrong, because that's how opinions work, my friend.
Boo. Burn.
Anyway, this stream is going to take place all the way into the late hours of midnight, which is when my birthday shall begin. Woo!
Happy early birthday to you.
I will be 20 entire years old, which means I will have lived for 2 decades.
He will be old.
One of my commenters accidentally said, "Oh, you've been alive for nearly 20 decades now," and it's like, I'm not 200. 200 decades would have been even worse.
200,000 years. Hello.
You're getting McDonald's, Aiden. Well, good for you. I hope you enjoy it.
I want McDonald's.
Oh, Aiden, now look what you've done. You've put Luke in the mood. I hope you're happy.
Oh yeah, Rick, Mason was an absolute legend today because he went to McDonald's and he's like, "Oh yeah, I got you something free of charge." I'm like, "What?"
How do you have a roommate that's this good? It reminds me of my roommates, to the fact that they're as good as that.
So far, like Owen and Mason are absolute legends, honestly.
Yeah, they are so much more better than your last bunch of roommates, which is spectacular. I'm glad to hear that. My mum's glad to hear that.
Oh, and I'm glad to see it.
I ate waffle cereal for breakfast. Wow, I really care about the food that's gone in your gullet. Thanks for sharing, and I say that with a hint of sarcasm or show of doubt as we preview Magna Charge, baby!
Woo!
Mana charge, good, end of story, that's how it works. Anyway, as per the norm, we are going to be skipping over the unnecessary deep stews such as story scrolls and cutscenes. What we're not going to do on the other hand is skip over the Soul Gem previews. If we're seeking out these souls, we might as well watch the awesome little video that basically is exclaiming, "Please buy this Skylander, we really want your money."
Don't all companies though?
I mean, you pay £60 for a starter pack of this game, which hilariously enough, if you got the PlayStation 4 starter pack of Swap Force or during the launch of the console, because it was a launch title, you would have paid less for it then than how much it's worth now.
Bro.
Like now, Swap Force on the PS4 and the Xbox One goes for upwards of £100.
What?
I kid you not. These are actually pretty rare games. Which is why I feel so damn lucky that I got my copy for 99p. That is just kind of like insult to injury.
It's like one of my Rocket League items. If I was to buy it would be worth £50. I'm like, I got this in a drop.
Well, Aiden, I'm glad that you're happy that the streams have returned. I'm happy to also be returning to streaming it, and so far for Wi-Fi is looking pretty good. Shit, I just jinxed it. I'm sorry, guys.
You have now, yeah.
I'm not even going to finish that sentence.
Don't.
Zulu is a great Skylander. I thoroughly enjoy Zulu. He's my 6th favourite core from this game, which is really saying something because Bumble Blast is my 3rd favourite, so it just goes to show how good the life cast in this game truly is.
I'm driving up a Mount Chiliad in a...
Nobody cares!
In a car, and nobody cares about Skylanders.
I don't think the 13 people watching right now would agree with you on that statement. Rebel Rouser is garbage. Of course Judas doesn't like him because Judas has good taste in Skylanders. I'll just answer that for him.
Does he?
Judas, of all of the SkyTubers I know, probably has the most opinions I agree with.
Yeah, because they are your opinions, so you accept them.
I mean, as I always say, if your opinion isn't the same as mine, then your opinion is wrong, because that's how opinions work. Yeah. I should put it on a shirt. Who would buy that shirt?
I would.
I would love. I love Rebel Rouser. Judas, there are so many things wrong with that there statement.
Oh no.
Who are you and what have you done with Judas? Then again, I know Judas well enough to know that it's Dumbstone that he hates even more, and I could not blame him. Like, as much as I despise Rebel Rouser, I do think Dumbstone is even worse.
Well, it is called Dumbstone, so...
I mean, his actual name is Doomstone, but fuck calling him his actual name.
Huh.
Also, would you watch your fucking language? There's no need.
Beep.
I can't wait to lose Popfall to this turret section that's completely optional.
Please lose him, it'll be good.
It
For
would
the
be
content.
hilarious. This is me we'll talk about here. It's a very me thing to do. And hello there, Stirfight. Welcome to the stream. We appreciate you stopping
For
on
the
by.
content. Do it for the content.
Well, if I get enough off-screen missiles, then I'll just let him hit me. Mostly because I don't have any other choice of matter, given it they're off-screen, and they're still going to deal damage to me regardless. That's like, Luke, you're playing GTA Online, yeah? That's like a rocket being outside of your camera and it killing you.
That has happened to me before.
It's not fun, is it?
No, it's not. Especially driving a rally car on mud, it's just skidding around everywhere, and I flew off this mountain twice now.
I mean, credit where credit is due with Bumble Blaster. Not Bumble Blaster.
Oh, no.
Bumble Blaster is basically just near perfection incarnate. With that being said, Rubble Rouser, who I meant to say before this guy rudely infested my brain and made me say the wrong things, is that, credit where credit is due, his attacks are really strong, and I really enjoy his bottom half. Rouser is actually a really solid bottom half, and it combines itself very well with a bunch of top halves in this game. But he's really slow paced, and his design is one of the worst in the franchise. His swap force for the PS4 worth €50. Bruh, that's a bargain right there. Given how rare the game is. Luke, do you know what we say when someone sees a rare game?
Buy it.
Exactly, you couldn't be more correct.
I did something right for once. Woo!
Who are you and what have you done with Luke?
I know, right?
Hello there, Bumble Blaster. We were just speaking of your better half, and by your better half I mean the actual SCADA that your channel name is based on. All good things, don't you worry. But speaking of Bumble Blaster being in the chat, for those of you who haven't already, be sure to go subscribe to him. He makes some incredible content and he's incredibly wholesome. So there's literally no reason not to go subscribe to him. Like, right now, you'd be doing yourselves a favour. You can thank me later, and on that note, let's destroy some fools. They had it coming.
Just like Ignite the Fire, if you're not subscribed to this guy, what are you doing?
Nah, you should prioritise Bumble Blaster and Luke Smith. Those guys are living legends, as well as just about anyone else in the chat who's a content creator. Or who knows, you could just subscribe to the non-content creators either. Who's it gonna hurt? It's not exactly like it costs you anything now, is it?
Exactly.
We like cost-free stuff, which means subscribing. It's literally a touch of a button. It couldn't be more simple.
I know. It's easier than getting up in the morning.
People complaining about Rubble Rouser's slow hammer, while liking Doomstone's sword, which attacks at the same speed with less damage. I find that so funny, you know, how people between different SCADAs will not criticise them in the same manners. You know, people will say, oh, Igniter, he's so weak and he's so slow, when for the same amount of time, a character that tends to be universally beloved, like, I don't know, Slam Bam, does less damage in the same amount of time, and people call him an absolute powerhouse. It's like, how exactly are the two different, given that they have, you know, the same, if not Igniter's even better attack damage?
Your swap for Skylanders can be combined
Just
into hundreds
petty
of
people,
different
I
combinations.
assume.
Yes, Doomstone does have weak damage. We don't like Doomstone, or should I say Dumbstone? If we're going to call him by a name, we should call him by the right one. And hello there, Hypno Sniper, how are you doing? Luke, say something! We had like 2 seconds of silence. There is so much wrong with that. How dare we have 2 entire moments of silence? What is this?
I'm eating fudge. Sorry.
Oh, you will be sorry.
Oh yeah.
I mean, you can't go wrong with your good old fudge eating noises. You know, everybody's favourite noises to listen to.
Same with your voice.
Oh, my voice is epic and legendary. And I say that being incredibly humble about it too.
It's unique at best.
Be careful, Luke. I literally know where you live.
And I know where you live. You live on Springfield Lane.
I have a Discord account, which I never use, but I don't have a Discord server.
That's a shame. You should make one for your loyal subscribers.
I mean, there's definitely demand for it, but I don't have interest in it personally because I need to find moderators. I need to actually use the app more than twice a year. And the difficulty is hard purely because I'm playing from a brand new global save, so I don't have Nightmare unlocked yet. If I did have Nightmare unlocked, I would be playing Nightmare right now. But I wasn't going to play through the entire game. Basically, I boosted up this game to get towards Popthorn's Soul Gem location at about 8:50. I wanted to start the stream for 9. There was no way I was going to get through this entire game so I could unlock Nightmare mode and start this stream in 10 minutes. Yeah, that was not happening. If someone could beat this game in 10 minutes, I would love to see it, because that's about how long the loading screens are alone.
But just think though of a Discord, and just think of the memes.
Oh, I think my channel gets enough of those already.
Yeah, but new ones created by fans.
Oh, my fans create many. Smith Boom was created by Judas himself.
Yes, the Skylander named after me.
Unfortunately, I can't just like skip over all of the levels in the game to go immediately to Boney Islands. I wish I could, and if I could, I would, but that's not quite how it works, unfortunately.
Shame.
You spin me right round, baby, right round. Who gave you permission to follow my footsteps? Why would you do that?
Is it ironic that I was actually spinning out of control down a mountain? Oh,
That's irony, and we love irony. It's our favourite word.
And now my car's literally got no body on it left. Is this just the chassis and the engine?
It is indeed rather unfortunate how Freeze Blade Soul Gem is not until the Phantasm Forest. I wish I could get it sooner, I just can't. I also wish I could get, like, Hoot Loops Soul Gem sooner, because you can't get it until after Mudwater Hollow. But I need him for Mudwater Hollow so I can do the teleport zone. Game! Game! I mean, granted, I would have to revisit the level anyway for the Rocket Zone, so it doesn't really make much difference. I'm moaning for no reason whatsoever, just because I felt like it.
Game.
Don't you game me, young man.
Game.
Bruh moment, I have no knowledge of Swap Force. I mean, it is a pretty big game, it's hard to remember for everything. Luckily for me, I've got a big smart noggin, which can keep plenty of information about Skylanders, but I will struggle with every day-to-day things.
That is accurate.
Who cares about how to breathe when instead you can have more important things on your mind, like where is the hidden treasure chest in Frostfest Mountains?
But one good thing about Ignite is that he is a damn good cook.
And I'm charismatic. Those things have one thing in common, the first letter in the words.
Oh my god.
Don't you? Oh my god, me. Oh man, I already said that. Now I'm being lame. Luke made me lame.
Good.
I haven't even played Swap Force. I'm a Trap Team Puritan. Trap Team Puritan. I mean, I couldn't blame you. Trap Team is my favourite game of all time. An average Popthorn enjoyer. Ironic how you show up now, considering that I'm playing as Popthorn. And Hypno Sniper says, it's okay, Luke. You can be honest. It's okay. This is a safe space. You'll only be speaking about things on public live stream for the 14 people in the chat to hear.
Which I'm not going to, because even though there's stuff I want to say, I can't say it.
Just casually drop your address.
My address is number 32 Bakers Lane.
Bakers. And I don't mean what they bake, I mean the bakers themselves. Duh.
Whoa, my neighbour is a baker, so...
Good for you. We also have plenty of local bakeries in Lincoln that we just simply cannot get enough of, apparently.
True. Oh yeah, you know the macarons we got, yeah?
Oh yeah.
20 quid. 20 quid is actually a shockingly good price for less.
Well, you got 4 macarons. Well, 4 small macarons. Just they didn't actually give you the 4th, but you paid for it.
Yeah.
With that being said, you also got 2 larger macarons, and that was also 2 gelato cones as well.
Yeah, but just think, for 12 regular macarons from a bakery, it could be more than £60. So
yeah, I know, it's insane.
So 20 quid for all of that is actually outstanding. Like at first, I was a little bit taken aback by it, but then I'm like, wait, that is actually a good price. Oh yeah, so Lucy offered me a free piece of cake or when I next go in.
Are you sure you should be using real names on a live stream, bro?
Yeah.
With that being said, Pyro, congratulations on getting a Scratch. I'm glad you're enjoying her. Speaking of a Scratch, when we eventually get Scratch's Soul Gem, I kinda forgot to bring the character with me to Lincoln, so I'm not going to be able to play as her. But that's okay, I go back home a week from now anyway, so I can pick her up from home there and just bring her back with me.
One point I will say is that the person in question does have a social media presence, so...
£10 for Blue Bash is more than just good. That is very, very good. And you're going to CEX tomorrow. Well, I wish you luck. I hope you find some epic Skylanders.
Epic. Yes.
Yep, we have 2 tech characters unlocked already. The game just really wanted to push for tech Skylanders early. Especially since in Iron Gulch we get a 3rd tech Skylander, so... Yep, we're going to unlock tech very fast. Which I'm okay with, because tech is a pretty broken element.
You need a trigger happy. Time to trigger your happiness.
The only one who will be triggered in the moment is me, by you.
Good. That was the whole...
I would like to think that would not be a good thing, but each to their own, I guess.
How to trigger your best friend.
Do not take the mic out of How to Train a Dragon's name. It is too prestigious to be made a pun out of.
I didn't say How to Train Your Dragon, I said Skylanders. So.
No, that's what I'm saying. You used the phrase how to. Everyone from now on can no longer use the phrase how to. That is too similar to How to Train Your Dragon, and you cannot tarnish the name of such a legendary trilogy. It might as well be illegal at this point. There's your warning. No how-tos, not allowed. And if I see anyone spam the chat with how-to, first of all, I would congratulate you on a game well played, and second of all, I would ban you for being mad. No one actually do that, but it would be funny.
Yeah, it actually.
Not for you, but for everyone else it would be. How to train your Spyro. I mean, Spyro is a dragon, but how dare you? To be honest, though, I did kind of dig my own grave with that one.
You did. You did.
Yes, I did indeed choose that path for Popthorn. Deal with it, because I could care less as to whether my Skylanders are on the better path or whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
My knowledge of Skylanders is not great. Well, at least every individual one. Like, I can't name the best path for every single Skylander in existence. That's asking too much of me. There's 167 of them, for Pete's sake. Also, might purchase a Xbox One starter pack. Awesome. Good luck finding it for a good price, unless it's Superchargers. Superchargers on the Xbox One is actually reasonable, but any other game on the Xbox One, even Imaginators has just peaked in price suddenly. Like, even for PlayStation 4 and Xbox versions, they're going for 50 quid these days. You know, the Senseis, the cheapest ones are about £10. So ultimately, reselling Imaginators, it could make you literally able to afford a house with a full Imaginators collection. In fact, you could buy a house between Green Chompy Mage, Wildstorm, and Robo alone, pretty much. Exactly! Trap Team is £80! Absolute madness.
It is madness.
Is Luke Smith trying to say the best name ever is Ignite the Fire? Because he's right, it totally is. And if he's on about his own name, then he could not be more wrong.
I've just sent her a milestone chat.
How toy? Ooh,
So-
milestones for 4 entire months. Let's get a round of applause for Luke in the chat. If you're members, don't forget them Aloy tier emotes. Let's go, baby! Because if anyone is Aloy tier, it is Luke. If Luke ain't Aloy tier, I don't
we go.
know who is.
I think I pressed on the right one.
Skylanders and the light element are stronger in this zone.
That is in fact the Aloy tier emote.
Good. I did it.
Which is exactly why Wii U is best console for Skylanders games. It ain't very expensive and the graphics are good. The graphics are basically the exact same as the PS3 and Xbox 360 versions, which yes, mean it's good. With that all being said, let's make a little bit of a sneaky shortcut right now. Oh yeah. And for Wii U version of Imaginators is by far the cheapest one, so you're definitely onto something. Where is the Star Strike Soul Gem? Rampant Ruins. So we'll get Star Strike pretty soon. We'll get Star Strike come the end of the stream, most definitely. Anyway, let's be previewing Slobbertooth without further ado. Everyone's favourite core from this game.
Oh.
You're eating fudge again.
On a roll.
Yeah, it's nice.
Slobbertooth looks like the kind of Skyder who'd love fudge.
True.
Skander, Dealman, Wolf Shadow, 1212. I don't think you have a soul gem, so when is never in this game, but welcome to the stream. He just said me when. I'm just trying to make a joke out of a very weird and confusing out of context question. Me when?
Oh. Trying to be funnier, I see.
No, I'm pretty sure it's Rampant yeah, Rampant Ruins is the level, Rampart Ruins is the battle arena, which is what I said. I said Rampant Ruins, not Rampart Ruins.
Are you
Yes, I
sure
hope I
about
said
that?
Rampant Ruins.
Are you sure about that?
If you're gonna say it, say it in an appropriate tone. That wasn't anywhere close. You should be ashamed. You should care.
I am ashamed to most people, so I'm used to it.
I find it funny how this is effectively a pop form solo run at this point because I don't have any like elemental swaps for souls that I've unlocked, for souls
Name
that
change.
I've seeked out.
Name change.
Yes, I actually did something right! Luke, let's celebrate with my birthday in a few hours' time. Everyone
Yeah,
knows that my
no.
birthday could not happen unless I said the name of Rampant Ruins correctly.
Exactly. Otherwise, the plans tomorrow would be cancelled.
Exactly, bro, that's how it works. Anyway, thanks for happy early birthday. If you're here for the end of the stream, then you can wish me happy actual birthday.
Which I will be doing.
No! How embarrassing.
Don't worry, I know not what to do. I'm so
Anyway,
tempted.
let's be hitting that right there. Now, I could get all the sparks, but I can't be bothered. Oh, and one thing I think you guys should know, because I know for a fact that some of you recommended this show to me, I started watching Superstore, and my god, I have instantly fell in love.
Okay,
It's
so-
very rare for me not to enjoy a sitcom, but even then, this is amongst one of the best I've ever seen. And
Okay,
better
so-
yet, America Ferrera is one of the main leads in the show. She's actually producer for it as well. And so, the voice of Astrid is in it, and I've gotten to one of the episodes where the actress who plays Judith in The Walking Dead is in it. It's so legendary, I love the cast so much.
So, if you don't collect the sparks, then you can't ignite the fire.
Different sparks, bro.
Sparks are sparks. It's fire.
I would not say that, no. I mean,
sparks.
how on earth are you supposed to, like, ignite a fire with sparks made out of jello? Because that's what it looks like.
Skylander with the speed ability.
Anyway, here comes a swap zone that we can actually do for once, because I have Magna Charge, whom I seeked out the souls for.
Oh, this can't. No. Wow.
Imagine having an October birthday. This post was sponsored by the November Squad. I'm October born. Well, that's awesome, Hypno Sniper. You have officially your birthday in the best month. I'll tell you
I'm
the
the
worst month to have your
February
birthday there is clearly February. Who wants a birthday
Shut
in
up.
February? That's lame.
Who wants a birthday in well, specifically October the 2nd?
Me, because that's my birthday. I kind of have to deal with it. You only get one birthday, okay? For your whole life, you get one birthday. You got to enjoy it. Well, you don't get one birthday, you get multiple birthdays depending on how many years you live for, but every single year is on the same day because that's how birthdays work.
Just be like the Queen who has her official birthday and the national one. There you go.
Well then. Imagine being the Queen and having 2 birthdays. My dad's birthday's in February. Don't you worry, TNA, it was a joke. The actual lamest month to have a birthday in is... God, I've got to think now. No, not December. December's alright.
April.
And plus my cousin's birthday's in December, and I actually like that cousin, so...
I'm dead.
Who would want a birthday on April 1? Actually, April is one of the worst months to have a birthday. March, April. I only say March because March and October are the 2 months in my family where we have the most birthdays.
My car was impounded.
I was born May 2005. Oh, good for you. That means you're 16 years old, so enjoy being young, my friend. Believe me, when you get to my age, you're gonna wish you were that age again. And by that age, I mean 16. I wish I was 16.
Yeah, you do. Like, right now, like, you know, we have a lot of, you know, responsibilities, you know. You just want to go back to that time when it was carefree.
I mean... 6-hour days at school is nothing in comparison to things like 8-hour shifts, 12-hour shifts, shifts.
Or uni.
You're a joke. Who's a joke? Trollface. I mean, Trollface is a pretty funny name, so I'm hoping Trollface is just a bit of a joke. But I'm hoping the person behind the channel name is not a joke, because that's not a very nice thing to say.
Well...
I am sure Trollface is an awesome person, really. You're welcome, Trollface.
My car.
I got stuff to do.
I can hear, like, the controller speaker echoing in the mic. Can you turn that off? It's annoying.
How do I do it?
In the options. Where else would you do it, you wally?
Well, I don't want it.
Yay! I'm joke. You're joke? Okay. I have no comeback. You could be whatever you want to be. You can identify as a joke. The year is 2021, for Pete's sake.
True.
Anyway! Yay! Oh, I love Yeet. I love it so much. Basically, Magnet Charge can pick up enemies with this magnet gun and then basically just walk to an edge and throw them off it.
Fun.
It's insane, and I love it. I love it so much. Which Skylander game is your favourite? My personal favourite is Trap Team. Not only is it my favourite Skylanders game, but it's my favourite game of all time. It's British, is it? It's not even British, it's British. Luke, we're British, not British. British. There's a T in British, let it be known. I know it's very hard to spell, and spell it is overrated, but still. It's like Budapest. It's not Budapest, it's Budapest. With a sh. I think that would be Luke's favourite line in Black Widow, purely because I don't see Black Widow being a film that he would like very much, because he's not a big MCU buff, unlike myself, although he did really like Shang-Chi for 90% of it he was actually awake for. But in Black Widow there's a genuine line, and given Luke's pronunciation and love for culture, I assume he'd like it. Well, you say you have to be more convincing than that. Spyro dies in Endgame. Spoilers for a film that's over 2 years old. Shame on you. Although the most emotional moment for me in Endgame was when Batman died. That was rather unfortunate. Well, Tuesday and Wednesday is good because I come home earlier than Monday and Friday from college. Oh, you're doing college? Well, awesome for you. I'm most likely going to be streaming throughout the week from now on.
Yep.
And Luke most certainly will be, so here's your one reason to go and check out Luke. This reason will absolutely sell you on his channel, I guarantee it, because his streams I am a regular guest for. So if you're not going to go for Luke, go for me. No, do not leave. College is very important towards your ambitions, and I'm sure you're doing quite great, so definitely do not do what the chat is telling you to do. The chat is being not good right now. Not good chat. I feel like I'm talking through a dog right now, but the dog in and of itself is basically a chat. Just exactly what I said with the words chat and dog switched around.
Where is it? Audio.
My birthday, Earth Avenger, is technically tomorrow, which is in a few hours from now, so October 2nd. It has been for the last 20 years of my life.
The controller speaker is now off.
I get a half day on Fridays. Oh, that's awesome! At college, I got a late start on Wednesdays, so I started at 11 AM rather than 9 AM. And on Fridays, I also got an early finish at 2 PM rather than the usual 4 PM. And then Monday was just the standard 9 till 4. And then Tuesdays and Thursdays I would work, basically.
Nice.
Quickshot Doomlander and Nightmare, officially the stupidest thing to exist and worst boss. Yeah, I hate it too. I hate it so much! Long live the Queen and happy birthday. Well, thank you very much for that. I appreciate it, Earth and Avenger. Yet another legendary content creator in the chat. Oh, speaking of legendary content creators, we got Common Clean Gaming. We're an hour late here in Sweden. Here is your birthday in just a little more than an hour. Very cool. My sister's actually visited Sweden before because my sister has a friend who's Swedish. So she went to Sweden, but basically that was her birthday gift. So my parents paid for the flights, and then she just stayed with her friend in Sweden for 3 weeks. But yeah, the only thing she took back from it was how to say the word good in Swedish, which is bra. I kid you not, it's actually bra.
Wow.
It's bra, but it's so much fun to say bra.
I guess so.
Don't use an Imaginator for boomerang shots or so BS, like you can't solo it if you don't use an Imaginator unless you cheese it. I solo shot it on Blaster with Blastertron even on hard mode. Not Nightmare mode, but, well, I near enough solo shot the entire level with Blastertron on hard mode. Then again, it's Blastertron, so that's not really saying much, given how just dumb stupid broken he is.
Broken, he says.
Yeah, it did sound a little bit like bro, which is why I say it's fun to say it that way. It's a very bruh way of pronouncing bra. So yeah. I'm Swedish now, just give me a citizenship and let me go to work.
Oh my god.
You know what, Coming Clean Gaming is a biology teacher, so I'll just become his assistant. Not like there's any like paperwork or anything to go alongside that, I'll just become his assistant and get paid. How hard could it be?
Incredibly difficult. Dun, dun, dun. Imagine like to become a teacher. Yeah, like you have to learn Swedish.
Well, you know that my backup plan is to become a teacher, so
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
you gotta have backups, kids. And what's good about being a teacher is that most teaching, they look for like a university qualification, but it doesn't matter which one. So even though I'm getting a degree in film, I'll still be able to teach, you know, things at school.
Maps or whatever, yeah.
I apparently have a cousin in Sweden. Oh, good for you. I'm pressing the wrong button!
God! Ah!
Since when does a circle ever look like a square? My eyes are playing tricks on me.
I was an idiot and I just drove onto the train track where the train was there.
I would definitely like a teacher's assistant. I hear it's a bit more common in the UK. I've had teacher's assistants in my classes before. What a teacher's assistant usually does is they either help write down notes and things for kids who struggle to keep up with the rest of the class in terms of their pace of work, or if they are trainees. So they're simply assistant for teachers, so that then they can train themselves up to become a full-blown teacher themselves. You know, that's basically called shadowing. I'm not sure how many other countries do it, but you know, it's definitely a good way to garner experience shadowing someone.
Oh my god.
Anyway, I now have a new moderator. I've promoted Come and Clean Gaming to moderator. Congratulations, you absolutely deserve it. Because having 6 moderators once of a chat is not nearly enough, Luke.
I know, right?
Emporium is open for business. Why not come inside and see what we got available? This is where you
With that being said, I have hats. Woo! I'm gonna wear a purple fedora. I mean, it's a purple fedora. You can't go wrong with it, really. Fair and balanced as all things should be.
saving the chiefess is a big deal. I don't know how many people would have done that free of charge. You're really something.
Yep, Imaginators is absolutely a fair and balanced game. I could not agree more. In fact, I dare go as far to say that true statements were never said, my friend.
There's a reward for you.
Wow.
Wow, wow.
Bow wow.
Wow, wow, wow. We sound like the 2 people from Pitch Meeting right now on Screen Rant, which is actually a really cool, like, series they did. I love the fact that they were criticised for doing constant, like, top 10s and all that, so instead they shifted their strategy and moved to the Pitch Meetings. It's like, what? Channels with over 1 million subscribers are actually listening to fans and improving upon themselves based on our suggestions? What is this madness?
It's madness, I tell you.
Why does nobody like Giants that much? I really like it. That is incredibly false. If I was Dwight Schrute right now in The Office, you know what I'd say? False! Actually, people quite like Skylanders Giants. A lot of people, in fact. Because Giants and Trap Team are basically the 2 most beloved Skylanders games in the series. Like, if you look at the ranking lists of any SkyTuber, Giants or Trap Team will likely rank high every single time. Giants and Trap Team are just, by far, from my experience anyway, the 2 most popular games of the franchise. So yes, it's fair to say that people like Giants.
Because they have giants in it, that's why.
Okay, so my main in Super Smash Bros. Is someone who Luke despises with every fibre of his being. Go on ahead, Luke. I'll let you tell them your main first.
It's still Roy, but I am playing Mewtwo more now though.
Yeah, so a combination of Mewtwo and Roy, and my main is Diddy Kong. Oh, I love playing as Diddy Kong so much. The best thing about it is that Luke cannot beat it to save his life. Like, I could put his life on the line. If you lose this match, you die, and he still wouldn't win.
I can beat it. It's just often I get cheesed at the end by a banana.
Well, it's an intricate part of the moveset, man. With that being said, the elites in Imaginators aren't particularly overpowered. They're about what the cores should have been in that game, because of course all of the cores got nerfed for Imaginators.
Good.
But the elites being 3 times more powerful than what the regular cores were in the first place, you know, makes it so that then even when they get nerfed, they become what the cores should have been.
Nice.
Yeah, that's true, Judas. The only way to truly gauge polls that have complete fairness as to which Skylanders game is most beloved by the community is when every game is pitted against every game. But at the end of the day, it takes a lot of time and effort, so if you just, you know, do 3 polls and then you put the winners of each poll against one another, then that's still pretty damn close. And then you put the losers together as well, because, like, you know, if Swap Force lost to Giants, and then Giants won against Superchargers, then it's fair to say that Superchargers would not win against Swap Force. I forgot the extra name I put in there for a moment there. And I said there twice in the same sentence. I should become a rapper, Luke. My rhyming skill is legendary.
Just like your channel.
Yeah, my channel is legendary. It's such a legendary channel, and once again, I rhymed. Wow, I have such a big career in rapping. I'm like the Skylander dad, who before he became a YouTuber was actually a professional rapper, which kind of makes me cringe saying it. I'm not gonna lie.
That sounds cringy.
Since a lot of people played for games when they were kids, there's the nostalgia factor to take into account too. Yes, that's why I love Spyro's Adventure as much. If I had to rank the games based on how well made they are, I hate to say it, but Spyro's Adventure would probably be at the very bottom, just because that was a game that they was really experimenting with. So, you know, they made a lot of mistakes, and it wasn't until Giants where they truly ironed things out. Like, Giants is a tried and true sequel. It follows on from the story of Spyro's Adventure. It has mechanics which are expanded upon, and basically any problems you have with Spyro's Adventure are basically fixed in Giants. So technically speaking, despite the fact that Giants is practically the same as Spyro's Adventure, it's still a better made game. You know, it's just more fleshed out, not to mention they fixed the hitboxes for it. Thank heavens for that.
Yes, thank heavens for terrible hitboxes, am I right?
But by far the best made Skylanders game is Superchargers. Superchargers is so well made. The game graphically is gorgeous. It has just such a great sense of cinematography, and then not to mention there's urgency within the story. For NPCs go through these actual things called character arcs, and they have such chemistry with one another, given that it's the largest cast of beloved NPCs to date. And then there's the music as well. And the game is pretty polished. You know, I very rarely come across glitches. They most certainly happen, but like I said, not rarely. Or regularly, even.
I see. Interessante.
I completely agree about what you said about SSA First Giants. Things flow so much better in Giants, and I also love Superchargers. Yes, I watched the video about your immediate love for Superchargers, and it made me really happy to see that you instantly fell in love with the game. You know, it's about time Superchargers started getting the praise that it deserves, because it tends to be at the very bottom of ranking lists for a lot of Skylander fans, and if it's not at the very bottom, it's near the bottom. And that's so unfair. I get that the vehicle sections can be garbage. Not the land ones, though. The sky and sea ones are completely optional and can be bypassed anyway. So if you don't like playing them, just don't play them. It's that simple, really. But yes, that is only, like, 40% of the gameplay. And even then, you know, at least they tried something new. This was the 5th Skylanders game, so rather than remain in the same template and do the same thing again for the 5th time over, they instead tried something new, and I appreciate the ambition. Like, Superchargers was definitely the most ambitious Skylanders game. Oh, that's unfortunate, Ara. I'd really recommend you getting Superchargers, especially since of the 4 newest Skylanders games, Superchargers is definitely the cheapest. In fact, Superchargers is the cheapest starter pack, period. The only thing you get cheaper than Superchargers is the Portal Owners Pack from Giants. And even then, you only want to get a Portal Owners Pack for Giants if you own a Portal already. That's why it's a Portal Owners Pack.
It's in the name.
I never finished Superchargers. I would recommend you changing that. Why would you want to listen to me and Luke right now when instead you can listen to the pure geniusness of the legendary NPC known as Snagglescale? And I don't throw around the word legendary often. That just goes to show how great Snagglescale is. Yeah, that was a joke, by the way. So I do love the Snagglescale, but him being a legendary NPC... No, that still stands. But the fact that the legendary is a tag that I don't give out often could not be less truthful. Like, I name legendary things legendary. Legendary exception, I just can't help but call things legendary, okay?
That is true.
In fact, dare we say that truer things have never been said.
Oh my god.
Oh no. Need to call it a night now. It was a lot of fun to drop by your stream. Thank you and good night to you and Luke. Well, thanks for stopping by, coming clean.
Night,
We really
buddy.
appreciate the support and have a good night's sleep, my man.
Sleep well, buddy.
Ignite, kill Star Striker Freeze Blade to trigger Judas. Judas, you didn't see this comment. Yeah, no, that's not happening because, believe it or not, I don't kill characters purposefully. As bad as it might seem I am at a video game, I don't do the things I do on purpose. Like that wreckable death in Soul Seekers. I understand it looks bad for me, given how much I hate not Superchargers, given how much I hate Wrecking Ball. But believe me, that was an accident. Wrecking Ball was involved in an accident that wasn't his fault. He should call injury lawyers for you.
Oh my god.
What if Spyrise is permanently unalived? Yeah, that's not quite how it works.
Permanently just resurrected.
Anyway, there's one more episode of Marvel's What If to come out, which is basically the one that ties together all of the other What Ifs so far. And that makes me ultimate confusion. It's like, how are they going to tie this all together? And also, we're dealing with, like, God tier Ultron here. We have Ultron with all 6 Infinity Stones, and he's just going around destroying planets with a single blow from his lance. Like, what the fuck is Captain Carter going to do? Seriously? But I do love the idea of them using Arnim Zola's AI to kind of like combat Ultrons. It is unbelievably clever, that. And the newest Ultron episode was definitely one of my favourites. What if Ultron won? That's one thing I've wanted to speculate for ages now. And Ultron just one-shotting Thanos and just ultimately proving how humble Thanos was with the Infinity Stones, given how much more of a power trip Ultron went on in juxtaposition to him. You know, really, really good stuff. A lot of people don't like What If. I don't like particular episodes of What If. If it's not the Zombies episode or the most recent episode, I don't like it. But otherwise, like I say, What If does have its moments. AKA the Zombies episode and the most recent episode. Oh yeah, and I also really liked the Iron Man one with Killmonger in it. But that wasn't as good as the other two I previously mentioned.
But it is Iron Man.
Hey, Wall of Time, that's exactly what I said earlier. If this is basically a Pop Forward Solo run at this point. And you know what? We both said the same thing because great minds think alike.
Yes, they do.
Dragon Ball, because Dreck in German means dirt, crap. Yes, I love that. Call him Dragon Ball. Very accurate name, far more accurate than frickin' Wrecking Ball.
It's Wrecking Ball.
How dare you hit me? That's awfully rude, old chap.
No, it's his perfectly justified.
What do you mean? Perfectly justified my ass.
Yours is perfectly justified.
Oh, this guy. Anyway, we're gonna get this soul gem of Zulu right now. We're gonna seek out his soul, and we're gonna be quick about it. Let's go, baby!
Let's go.
Are we gonna preview Zulu? Well, of course we are, my friends. Why would I not do such a thing?
I know, right?
I'm sorry I'm late. Skylanders challenges. Time is relative, therefore you're not late. It just happens that everybody else is early. Never apologise for being late, you know, make things up in your own time. You don't have to be here 24/7, I don't expect that. In fact, if anything, I'd find it awfully weird if you were tuning into my live streams 24/7. I would feel very concerned.
Just ignite the fire fanatic, you know.
I would tell you to go and find better content, because it's out there.
Yeah.
And in juxtaposition, there's also much worse content out there than mine. Let's be honest. Much worse.
My sister's channel.
Yeah, let's not bring that up ever again. I, just don't want that, trauma to be surfacing within my brain. You might actually give me a tumour. I mean, listening to that channel alone is enough to make my ears bleed. My eyes don't have to suffer too.
I shouldn't agree, but...
Well, on the bright side, it's not as bad as Jodie's, which I actually checked out, and she's asked me to subscribe to such a garbage channel.
It is, I know, like nothing against her, but it is awful.
I mean, granted, my videos at first weren't great. Like, my first good video on my channel, I would say, was when I did a multi-channel collaboration, and that's the only reason why it's good, because most of it isn't even my own content. But with that being said, I made that in April 2018. That was like 14 months into my content creation career. Especially since I didn't have a PS4, I didn't have a capture card, so all my gameplay was recorded with a camera. And that's totally okay if you're just starting out. Like, don't feel discouraged if you don't have the gear, like a PlayStation 4 or a Elgato. Get yourself established, get yourself noticed, and then worry about upping your quality.
Just forgive me, I've not been streaming for long because I didn't have a PS4.
Yeah, and Luke's, still learning the ropes with it really, but to be honest, he's pretty good. Except when he plays Monster Hunter, because for commentary on that, my friend, I'm sorry, but it is not good.
It's hard to commentate a monster fight, okay?
Oh, no, you commentate it just plenty. Oh, that's so rubbish. What was that hitbox? What was it? No, I hate this guy. I hate him so much. What was that?
Because the hitbox is a bullshit.
Exactly, my point incarnate right there.
Point incarnate.
Oh yeah, Ignite, was I the last one to submit? Technically no, Judas, I'm still waiting on Lag, known as Let's Go Gaming. I gave him a quick extension, because basically, yes, the deadline for the video was today, but I haven't finished the edit yet, so if you guys can get it to me before I finish the edit, I'll just quickly pop you in at the end, wink wink, nudge nudge. So if you want to be in the 10-year anniversary special, make the fucking clip and make it quickly. Don't lollygag, not a good plan, in the words of the mighty Iron Man.
Basically.
Although he says not a great plan. So, yeah, that's what that would be, not a great plan. Anyway, tech has popped up, so let's bring out Countdown. Why not?
It's the final countdown.
Well, this is the countdown to my birthday after all. Ow. I just got pain in the game for that pun right now. And you know what? I fucking deserved it.
Yes, you do. I'm sorry, but you do.
Anyway, what's funny is that with all the shouts, my roommates have definitely heard me at this point. I wonder what they think of my epic streaming skill. Then again, they might not have heard me because they're also in the communal area watching Sex Education, at least last time I saw them. That's what they were doing, so... No, I'd like to think that my voice isn't enough to overpower that.
Hopefully not.
Especially since I have one person who basically points out the plot holes in everything, and because, you know, Sex Education is one of those things where the writing isn't as tight as it should be, he basically has something to say about the plot holes every 5 seconds. So I'm hoping he's just kind of drowning me out a bit.
Hopefully.
Well, thank you for the kind words there, Stress of Greatness, much appreciated, my man. But say, my birthday's still not for a few hours yet, not until it hits midnight, which is, for us, 2 hours and 52 minutes away. No, 1 hour and 52 minute away, even. Oh yeah, and Luke, it turns out the new James Bond movie is actually pretty good. I'm not going to spoil anything, just the fact that it's pretty good. It wasn't perfect or anything, it was just pretty good. Kind of what I was expecting for a James Bond movie, to be honest. Just
I mean,
some fun, but at the same time, something that was way too overly long and poorly explained.
I'll probably see it eventually. It's just James Bond.
The problem is that it's almost 3 hours long.
Ah, right.
Yeah, that's a big oof. I very much felt it. It's not nearly as fast paced as Endgame. Like, Endgame can get away with being 3 hours long because it does not feel that way in the slightest. Guess what's also really good? Dune. Here's the thing, Judas, you are really lucky to have seen Dune because here in the UK, we don't get it until October 29th. So you literally got it a month before it even releases here. Oh, Venom 2 isn't out for the UK audience either. Venom 2 for us comes out on October 15th. Which is funny because it was delayed and then pushed forward again. And the only reason why it was pushed forward is because Shang-Chi did really well, and Sony was starting to realise that, hey, even in the midst of a pandemic, superhero films can do well, because Shang-Chi is doing well, so hopefully our film too will also do well. And as for James Bond, because it's a British character, here in the UK we got the film released slightly earlier, so it's not out everywhere yet. Like, other countries haven't got the new James Bond film yet, but here in the UK it released on literally yesterday, Thursday.
It did, yeah.
Which it felt so bizarre actually watching it in a theatre, given that, you know, the trailers for that film came out in 2019. And the film only just came out. Wow.
I know, right? Well done, pandemic.
Yes, I've heard about the leak for the Venom 2 post-credit scenes. Apparently, this is what people have said, it's the most excited people have been for a post-credit scene in Marvel history, which I do not believe at all. I'll have to wait and see that for myself.
And then you'll be instantly proven wrong.
Because I know people went crazy over, what was it, for Age of Ultron 1. I went pretty crazy over for Ant-Man and the Wasp 1. Like, seriously, an Ant-Man and the Wasp for post-credit scene was better than the rest of the movie. Anyway, with that being said, Free Ranger has been unlocked and we're going to continue to advance. And Free Ranger, how can you say Free Ranger is worse than characters like Dumbstone? Because Dumbstone exists, and in a world where Dumbstone exists, there's no way Free Ranger is worse than him. In fact, Free Ranger is actually one of my favourite swappers. I love Free Ranger. Anyway, speaking of Free Ranger, we're going to get to play as him now because of the Spin Zone.
The Spin Zone.
You ready, Luke? They see me spinning. They hate it.
Oh no. Oh no.
They spin me right round, baby, right round.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah, these zones can actually be really tough, but actually really fun too. For wonky physics on them, that's what I was looking for. For wonky physics, actually make them really fast paced and quite challenging, to be fair, and that I really enjoy.
I have a top hat.
Good for you, Jimmy. Free Ranger for Master of Spinjitzu. Aye, that he is. Wallop, that's your final warning. Judas is demanding for you to take it back, so you should probably take it back.
Yeah, take it back.
And yes, this is one of those worlds, one of these things even, to where there is take-backs. I know people normally say no take-backs, this one, this time, has take-backs, so take it back already. What do you think you're doing?
Exactly right.
Exactly, Dumbstone is literal garbage.
Garbage.
Wallop is great for being basically the melee Drobot. You just hold the primary attack button and win every time. It's easy. But every single one of his attacks are hammer based, and that makes him so boring from a move set standpoint. He has nothing unique to differentiate himself, and his design isn't anything special either. So yes, I like Wallop. I just don't think he's good. And there's a difference between a character that I like and a character that I think is good.
Point taken.
It's like a film. There are films that I like and films that I think are good.
Ow.
That makes sense. Because I said so.
He just like thinking, yeah, makes sense. Imagine
if it didn't make sense, then that doesn't make any sense in and of itself because I said it makes sense, so it has to make sense because I said so. That's how me saying so works. Anyway, you see this power right now? That guy, the evilized bog hog, was taken down so quickly, and it's all because of Free Ranger. Like, seriously, what would you do without Free Ranger? I tell you what we do, we lose every single one of our characters to that frickin' evilized bog hog right there. The evilized bog hog is just too powerful for puny Skylanders whose names aren't Free Ranger. Wow, somehow I've managed to struggle to make that jump.
Oh no.
Yeah, I'm good with Boom Jet, but still, Boom Jet is just the best swapper in this game, period. That's how it works. My opinion is right, your opinion is wrong. Unless it's the same as mine, then it's right, like mine is. Anyway, as always, we're going to be previewing Bumble Blast right now. Wallop's commercial voice is very different from the final one, and I do agree it was a pretty cool voice, but I wouldn't say it was better. It was different, not better different. Anyway, here we are with more money! Ooh, Tech Zone. It looks like we are going back to Countdown then.
It's the final countdown.
Again? Seriously, again? We're doing this again?
Yes. Deal with it, Sonny!
In the words of Mighty Tough Work.
Deal with it.
Yeah, baby!
I'm Scrap Shooter, see?
Oh, here he goes again! Luke's favourite Skylander, besides Roller Brawl, is Scrap Shooter, apparently.
Uh-huh.
When we play Trap Team together, Luke, which is happening for Luke and Ignite because I promised it a while ago, so it has to happen now. But with that being said, when we play Trap Team, Luke is going to enjoy playing a Scrap Shooter so much. I can already see it.
Scrap Shooter, see?
Yep. I think Luke is basically just going to play the entire game with Rollerball and Scrap Shooter. Forget anyone else. Skylanders is a game where you play with multiple characters, or in Luke's opinion, I'd rather just play as Rollerball.
Basically, yeah.
Water. We still don't have any water Skylanders yet. The first water Skylander is Riptide at Twisty Tunnels. Wow, I have to wait till Twisty Tunnels for the first water Skylander. And then we also get Washbuckler and Twisty Tunnels, which is going to be our first climb swap ability.
Ooh.
I think the very last swap ability we earn is... oh, which one is it? Sneak with Stink Bomb at Winter Keep.
Interesting.
Yeah, it is interesting. I know that because it's coming out of my mouth and everything I say is interesting by default. But yeah, that just means we're going to be waiting an awful long time for them sneak zones. Yeah, we all know Spyro is the best. Whoever says he sucks is wrong, and that's how opinions work. Exactly, Wallop Time. Wallop Time knows what he's talking about. Enigma is a good Skylander. Do you mean Enigma is a good Pokemon? Or an awesome Pokemon? He is. Like Yoshi. Yoshi is another great Pokemon. Don't worry guys, I know neither of those are Pokemon. And Rice Pudding sucks!
I know, right? It does.
I hate Rice Pudding. So much.
But one thing which doesn't is Apple Crumble.
No, I'm not a big fan of that either. I would have literally any other dessert.
Sacrilege!
I mean, come on Luke, you can't say you'd willingly pick an apple crumble over a cheesecake.
I wouldn't, but I've not had Apple Crumble in years, so you never know.
Well, we're not getting dessert at Nando's. I don't think people go to Nando's for desserts now, do they?
We have a hacker in front of me. His car is invisible. I can drive through it. I can drive through it.
Wait, he's like Wonder Woman, who has the invisible jet.
Oh my god, hackers, why?
Oh, don't we all just love him? Dear
No.
old hackers.
I know, right?
I just got the official email telling me that I can't get my channel back. They said that whoever took it erased it. Oh no! Oh, Luke, you brought back some memories for Skylanders Talk over here, because his channel was hacked, and they basically, like, the hackers deleted his channel, which is really rough.
No.
So everyone be sure to go subscribe to Skylanders Talker 2, where I'm sure soon enough I'll be starting up content. This time on that channel, probably.
Sorry to hear that, bro.
Yeah, it's very unfortunate. I really would hate having to build myself back up from the ground. You know, starting from scratch all over again, especially me having got as far as I did.
Exactly.
I mean, if I had to start a channel from scratch, I would get at best within the first month about 500 subscribers. I would not be anywhere near where I am now. It would take me a while to get all the way back up again. I mean, someone like Crash the Skies could just drop a video and be like, "Oh, hey, I'm Crash the Skies. This is my new channel because the old one kind of like got hacked and deleted," and he just instantly get a few thousand subscribers given for name recognition alone, and the fact that, you know, his face is kind of hard to, you know, lose him in a crowd. What was great about Crash the Skies though is that one of his videos went semi-viral recently. It got like over 80,000 views, which just goes to show that people are still watching Skylanders content. And it's funny the amount of comments, people being like, I didn't even know people still made Skylanders content anymore, and so we're proving those people wrong. And there's nothing I love more than proving people wrong about Skylanders content. I mean, I did make an entire trilogy of videos about it, so yeah.
You did.
Oh wow, it's at 116,000 views. That reminds me when one of Crip's videos went viral. He did a ranking of all the boss fights, which, funny enough, I did the exact same, well, not the exact same ranking. I did top 10 worst and best boss fights. Similar enough, but, you know, mine didn't nearly take off as well. You know, Crips, he's definitely manipulating the numbers somewhere. You know, he's doing something that I wouldn't call legal, quote unquote, with them numbers of his. He's definitely cheesing something.
Somebody blew me up.
I could care less about Washbuckler. Well, no one will care about him until we seek out his soul and start playing as him after the Twisty Tunnels level has popped up. In fact, we actually get Firecracker and Twisty Tunnels as well, who's yet another bounce character like Rattleshake, whom we've seeked out the soul for already. We actually have both the swappers from the 3DS starter pack, because the 3DS starter pack was weird for Swap Force, where they gave you Rattleshake, Free Ranger, and a Ruptor. What kind of combination is that?
I know, right?
Crypt Crusher is a good SkyTuber, but he's one of my favourite SkyTubers because I prefer you and Tarimi over him. Oh, thanks, that's really nice, but I don't compare SkyTubers. I don't say, oh, this one's better than the others. I just don't think it's fair to make said things. You know, I love all SkyTubers equally, more or less, because it just goes to show that people still have passion for this franchise, and that just fills my heart, honestly. Really wholesome stuff.
Fills his heart with joy.
I mean, that's the thing, because we don't have any, like, major active SkyTubers who are above even 50,000 subscribers. All of us are incredibly humble, and, you know, we help each other out and just truly support one another. It's an amazing community, is what it is.
Of course.
I mean, you call, like, fan bases of certain video games communities. None of them even would define as a community in the same way as this kind of community. Like, we actually come together, we collaborate, you know, we actually give a fuck about one another, which is definitely what a community is, whereas other video game, like, fandoms, you know, they don't care. Some of them can be toxic. Like, sometimes in other fandoms, other fans won't even care about the opinions of other fans, despite the fact that they still love the same franchises. It's like, you know,
I
in
see that
Sonic,
every
if you
day.
don't have the same favourite character as someone, and all of a sudden, you know, you're going to be ridiculed and bullied.
I see that every day. It's like with Monster Hunter, if you struggle on a quest, you were called an idiot. I'm like, what?
Yeah, that's rough. Just, if they're fans of the same thing as you, why not treat them with respect and relate rather than shame?
Exactly.
Yeah, it definitely seems as though I inspired Conkertron, which just saying that out loud really humbles me. It's like, my god, I inspired someone? What is this? It's just so mad to think of myself as an inspiration to people and an influencer. It was such a massive honour. I can't thank you guys enough.
I was lucky to have the same thing. You know, I've inspired somebody to start streaming. So.
Not only did I get contacted by Portal Master for his 10th year anniversary video, but I've actually made the clip and submitted it to them. So yes, they got in contact with me for it. All right. It took me a while to get around to making the video, but I made it all the same.
Wow.
In fact, what really surprised me as well was when Mikeanoid asked for me to collaborate with him for his 10th year anniversary special, because I had no idea he knew I even existed. But you know, all of a sudden I'm getting an email from him saying, oh yeah, your name is pretty recognisable and you've made a pretty big impact on the Skylanders community, so I'd love for you to come along for the 10-year anniversary. I'm like, wow! Just wow! My mind has been blown! Impacts? So humbling, man.
He is humbled.
Oh no, toxicity in Terrapog server or Discord server. Yeah, that's unfortunate.
Booted to God's sake.
Fortnite kids aren't even worth arguing with. If they're a kid who plays Fortnite, their brain cells are less than 0.1. So why even bother with the argument? You've already won before you've opened your mouth. They just lose by default as soon as they start speaking. Who gives a fuck about a Fortnite kid's opinions? They like Fortnite. That alone is enough to give them a lifetime supply of virginity, let's be honest.
Wow.
Yeah, this stream is not made for kids. Although I say that, they make virginity jokes in PG movies, so...
They do.
Mostly because some kids don't even know what the fuck a virginity is. Mum, what's a virginity?
Oh no, imagine your kid actually asking you that.
Oh, I'm not looking forward to when my kid asks me that.
Dad, what is it? Oh no. Son, I've been wanting to talk to you about life. Just deep talk comes out of it.
One guy always criticises people's opinions and gets annoyingly sarcastic. He acts as if he is the best at playing Skylanders. Well, we all know that the self-proclaimed best Skylanders player, well, it was me, and then I got rid of that title after I lost too many looks. But you know, the self-proclaimed best Skylanders player on YouTube, when Demigod had it, and then he gave it to me after I one-shot Chaos with Wildfire, you know, that was more of a joke than anything. We truly did not mean it. Besides, Demigod is a legend, so you can't go much wrong with his content. In fact, doing the songs with him was so much fun. I remember them so fondly, because Demigod is just such a charismatic guy. Like, seriously, half of my channel jokes and memes originate from him. Okay, there we go. We've got to make sure we continuously boost and we get all the Sword Force medals, because for triple stars here, we need all the medals and we need to finish with 5 seconds remaining on the countdown. Oh, here he goes again. Luke, is there ever a point where you think you've made that joke enough?
No.
Of course not. I'm not surprised much, to be honest. I was supposed to change my Zook playstyle to a less effective one, just so I use his secondary attack. Zook's path, where he creates cacti rather than bamboo for his shield, is actually his better path in my personal opinion. I think that path can be incredibly broken, especially with his elite. Then again, his elite is broken by default. I mean, it's an elite we're talking about here.
Incredibly broken.
Anyway, the objectives for this one suck. We can't use Super Spin, and we need to get all the medals, so Yes, I very much don't like the objectives for spin zones. Like, seriously, I love these zones. I just don't like having to do for replay for them afterwards with different objectives.
It sounds very entertaining.
That noise was 100% necessary for the completion of a level. If it did not make that noise, then I'd be doomed right now. Free Ranger, just stop spinning! I know it's a spin zone, but seriously, man, work with me here. He's taking this spin zone a little bit too literally.
Spinning right round, baby, right?
No! Just no. Yes, we got it. That's what I'm talking about. Actually, no, do that some more, Luke. That seems to be my good luck charm.
No.
Yeah, if we took that noise out of context, kinda sussy. Like Ignite it in the M mod.
Isn't all of Ignite's things sus?
Okay, so Luke, they actually made... No! Oh, I missed the fucking medal. Never mind, we'll replay it. They made a cursed mod for Spyro's Adventure called the M mod, and basically the textures have changed up to memes. So Igniter is now the red Among Us guy.
Oh no.
You have Wrecking Ball, who's like the chestnut plant from Plants vs Zombies. You know, it's just a really clever and hilarious mod.
Yeah.
The fact that we have a texture mod pack in Skylanders now, you know, it just goes to show the passion and commitment and talent that still lives within this community. It's brought, you know, new life, giving us something new to experience. It might not be a new game, but it certainly is better than nothing. Much better than nothing. Spin zones can spin right into hell. Yes, they can. Anyway, let's do this again, hopefully, with all the medals this time. Okay, here we go.
Wow.
At least this time I can use the fucking super spin.
Are you sure about that?
Well, yes, because I have the objective already.
Well, I've just... Wow, I literally have $0 left. I've just spent 100 grand on weapon mods.
Ooh, fun.
That was all my money.
Okay, time for another out of context clip. Free Ranger, get in the goddamn hole!
Oh no.
Yep, there you go. Those out of context people, you're welcome.
Why?
Yes, why? What, there was a hole and I just really needed Free Ranger to get into it.
Oh my god.
Don't... No! Come on. Level select. Let's try this again. Oh, I hate this. I hate this so much. I couldn't blame you for a facepalm. If I was me, I would be facepalming me too right now.
I'm just gonna mute you.
That's probably a good plan.
I can actually do that. Bye.
Well, Biden.
I can
This
no
guy,
longer hear
honestly.
him.
Crash Bandicoot is more fat. What? It's very rare that I get comments as garbage as that, but I think it's easy to say that you have topped the table of, you know, bad comments I get in my live streams right there. Because, what? I mean, Eruptor is actually fat, a lot like Crash Bandicoot. Ooh boy, watch out for the edge. There we are.
Ooh.
It's the final round.
Monster Hunter's getting a Ghosts and Goblins collab. Ooh.
Well, good for them.
And then Sonic. Huh. Okay. Oh no, the armor looks terrible. Oh no. Why? That looks awful. Sad.
There we are. No, Kaboom is more fat. Kaboom has muscle. Muscle is not fat. With that being said, it's time for us to head back to Woodborough at long last. So it's time for the Rampant Ruins, where we can unlock the one, the only Star Strike by seeking out her soul. Am I getting blind? Well, if you can't see things, then yes, that's exactly what getting blind means.
Take that out of context, just taking his soul.
That's not nearly as bad as just about anything sex related.
Duh. You just need to bring Ed onto the channel.
I am not
God.
helping myself right here. I'm digging my own grave. I just said the word sex again. And again!
You just need to bring Ed onto the channel now at Ignite.
Top 5 best characters. I would say I couldn't agree more. The only problem is that I don't put Star Strike in my top 5 best characters. But she is a pretty damn good character and one of the best. Oh yeah, Ignite, you forgot you unlock Roller Brawl. Well, yeah, Roller Brawl is going to be a beast. And Luke's
right?
proper excited. But finally, I'm going to be able to access Undead Elemental Gates, and Magic ones too. Yes, let's be heading out for the Rampant Ruins. I like that plan, I like it a lot. Wait, no! I don't need to worry about unlocking an Undead Skylander, because I have one already in the form of Rattleshake. How did I forget that?
Yeah, how did you?
That was a good question, a loyalty question. Nah, Kaboom is your regular bodybuilder that makes you do workouts with a cannon shooter. Yeah, because those are regular human workouts that you can totally just go to the gym and do on a day-to-day basis, aren't they, Luke? Just the cannon workout.
Oh yeah, that's our local gym.
Imagine just picking up a cannon and firing it.
It must be so, what's the word, exhilarating to do it.
Actually, that reminds me of a scene in New Girl, where basically Jess and her, you know, soon-to-be boyfriend, quote-unquote, start making out whilst the boyfriend is trying to lift the weight, and then he drops the weight straight on to the two of them. It, you know, it gives Jess a bit of a sore neck, but outside of that, she's fine. The other guy, however, the boyfriend, you think it'd be bad enough that she's basically broke his jaw from the weight of the, you know, weight lift. But then she goes on ahead, and whilst he's on his hospital bed, she, sits on his legs bad and breaks them. Yeah, way to go, Jess. So I do love New Girl, and New Girl is one of those sitcoms that actually has a good ending. How I Met Your Mother. Love the show, hate the ending.
Skylanders of the life element are strong.
Oh no. Luke, prepare yourself, this is actually going to physically hurt.
Oh no.
Ignite. Why does Dr. Pepper come in a bottle?
Oh no.
Because his wife died. Like I said, that one physically hurt. It was bad. Very bad. Anyway, we'll go with Zulu now. Does anybody here like Splat? She's my favourite supercharger. I wouldn't go as far to say she's my favourite supercharger. In fact, if anything, I think she's in the bottom quarter of superchargers. But she is really good, and that just shows you how good the superchargers cast is. Like, I think the superchargers cast is really, really underrated. There are so many good superchargers that people just don't give the time of day to.
Shame.
It is a shame. Chilla's really good. Chilla's just one of those to where Crypt Crusher isn't the biggest fan, and because of that, a lot of people, rather than coming up with their own opinion, just, you know, kind of flock to agree with the popular YouTubers. Like sheep. Don't be a sheep, have your own opinions and stick to them.
Bah.
Like people say, change my mind. I hate it when people say that, because I wouldn't want to change your mind. It's your opinion, and you're perfectly entitled to it, even when it's wrong. It's like in a test, what are they going to do? Execute you for getting the question wrong? Is the teacher going to bully you for not knowing what the square root of 165 is without a calculator?
Probably.
Fine then, Luke, what is the square root of 165? And if you get it wrong, I'm bullying you.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Why?
Good question, I don't know why, I just will, I guess. Maybe because I
Well,
feel like it. And my god, my
I will-
Zulu is underleveled.
I will tell you the
Um,
answer.
oops.
12.84.
12. Did you use a calculator?
Yeah.
Well, you learn something new every day, and today we learned that the square root of 165 is 12.8, which actually sounds about right. You know, that's about 0.84 between the square root of, well, 12 squared and 13 squared, which, by the way, is 144 and 169.
Smart ass.
I mean, I am. So.
I mean, Ignite's always had his maths, in which I've been bad at, but then I've got.
What's
my,
funny is that I sometimes call it math, and my roommates hate it when I do that because it makes me sound American.
Yeah.
And I'm like, who cares what they call it? It's an epic
Americanization.
subject, regardless.
No, it's not. It's terrible.
In your opinion, but once again, your opinion is wrong because it differs to mine. Like,
I
that
preferred-
is how it works.
I preferred religious studies.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
Nobody likes religious studies, Luke. Not even people who are actually religious enjoy religious studies.
At least you didn't have to do it as a mandatory in GCSE.
Zulu is indeed very good. We had to do it mandatory in year 10, but luckily after year 10, we all kind of like sucked at it, so it was like, let's just drop that GCSE.
Wow. I mean, I just did it. Well,
I think
just,
the only reason why we didn't have RE mandatory is because they gave us PE mandatory instead.
Yeah, we had RE because I was at a Catholic school, and it even made people of other faiths attend mass. I'm like, you can't do that. That's just wrong.
Yeah, well, Skywinds, your opinion is wrong because that's how opinions work, as per the norm.
just telling your fans that their opinion is wrong. Role model.
Hey, I'm a better role model than basically anyone with more than 1 million subscribers.
Mr. Beast.
Okay, fine, I'll give you that one. Mr. Beast is like the exception.
There we go.
I haven't watched any of his videos in months, though.
Same man. It's like I'm really behind on Little Z as well.
I'll tell you what's funny though is going back and watching Mr. Beast 1,000 subscriber special. It's like, oh wow!
Oh my god!
Imagine
yeah.
Mr. Beast at 1,000 subscribers.
Yeah, I know, right? That is actually wow. Right, let's call in my heli chopper.
Good plan. We like that plan.
$0.
Oh, I keep trying to do his soldier attack, but I don't have it unlocked yet because my Zulu is so underpowered.
Plus, since I got the DLC, I got the plane and the.
You know what, Luke? Good for you.
We so need to play this together sometime. I think it'll be an absolute.
Wallop time! This Zulu isn't even fully upgraded, so you can't say that about his damage when it's not at its peak potential. That's not fair. Wallop's damage is awful before you upgrade him.
Exactly.
So perhaps I should just make the assumption that an upgraded Wallop is garbage, and therefore the entire character is garbage. Let's just see how that makes you feel, because again, I do like Wallop, so... You know, I'm sure you can sleep happy tonight knowing that I love, well not love, but I like your favourite character.
Like, not love. Remember that.
Yep. I mean, there's only one Skylander I dare go as far to say I love, and that's Igniter. Everyone else just exists, I guess. I'm joking, of course.
Ignite just exists in my books.
In all honesty, though, I do think like the top 10 worst Skylanders are the only 10 Skylanders that I actually dislike. Like every other Skylander has at least something going for them. In fact, even some of my top 10 worst Skylanders each have something going for them.
Oh, I blew up my.
Oh
plane
yep,
and
this
myself.
is the same Zulu that got one-shotted in the Mesmerify. All right, that was not fun.
I blew up my plane and myself.
But you didn't put Wallop over 10 in your ranking 167 Skylanders. Yes, I didn't do that because he's not within my top 10. Actually, I need to... Oh, shit, I still need to remake that video. Oh, wait! I have remade the video, revised for 2021. I've made the video, I'm just preparing to premiere it on Wednesday. So look out on Wednesday for my all 167 Skylanders ranked from worst to best revised for 2021.
No.
Purely because I meant to make that literally months ago and never got around to it. It was a really, really big task as a problem. Hey, you go on ahead and rank all 167 Skylanders from worst to best and tell me it was an easy task.
I have no need to.
You said top 100, did you? Oh, the extra 0 carried over on the PlayStation chat, so I didn't see it.
And I could do.
My bad, it was 100. Say, PlayStation chat just stupid, is what it is. I can't find Ignite in any of my local CXs. I've only used him once, and that was when I borrowed him from a friend. At CEX, you can't actually buy Series 1 Igniter, they don't have a listing for it. The only Igniters they have is one for Legendary Igniter, Series 2 Igniter, and the Igniter, Zook, and Chill Triple Pack. So you're gonna have to get lucky and get one of them. But yeah, CEX don't even buy like all Skylanders now. There are some Skylanders that they don't even buy anymore.
Oh no.
I mean, it's not really that heartbreaking, Luke. I don't know why you're saying oh no for. Why would I want to sell my Skylanders? Why would I care if CX take them or not?
Well,
if only it was 169 Skylanders. Unfortunately, getting 2 more Skylanders was too much to ask for. Which, what's so funny is that if they didn't keep giving Light and Dark the short end of the stick and actually gave them 3 characters and Imaginators like they did all the other elements, then we would have actually got 169 total. But instead, we still only got the 2 for Light and Dark. Again, them getting the short end of the stick, despite the fact that the elements were very much established and a big, intricate part of the franchise by the time Imaginators rolled around. But yeah, despite all that, so they got 2 for each element, and we were capped at 167 rather than getting all the way up to 169. Honestly, on hard mode, I think Spyrise could easily get through those final tech sections in Chaos Fortress. I just often struggle on Nightmare mode, because Nightmare mode manipulates the game to where 2 shots basically kills you, because the damage is dealt based on your health bar, rather than a set amount of damage, which is stupid, and I hate it.
Nightmare mode.
You're not funny.
I am.
I just want to take this time to point out how unfunny you are right now, and with that being said, it's time for Slobbertooth to finally be placed onto the portal. Here I am, realising that I've not even been taking ownership of these characters, neither have I been actually swapping them, either. Okay, so let's take ownership of Slobbertooth.
You need an Earth Skylander.
There we go. Yeah, guys, remind me to actually swap my Skylanders and, like, well, you know, just, take ownership of them and do things with them. If you don't remind me, no one will. You think my stupid brain will fill in the blanks? Hell no. Oh, I swear you can make this jump. This jump has got to be makeable, surely. Yes, I knew it. I knew that jump was possible.
Parachute. Dun, 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 dun.
There we are, sweet. Slobbertooth is fine, it's just in comparison to most of the other Sort Force cores, he's not nearly as good. But fine is still, well, it's fine in of itself. Isn't that funny, Luke? Fine is fine. Who would have saw that one coming?
Not you.
Well, in the words of mighty Owen Wilson.
Wow.
Turns out Owen Wilson's brother looks way too similar to him. I was watching a film the other day with Luke Wilson in it, not Owen Wilson, and I mistook him for Owen Wilson. I'm like, Owen Wilson is in this film. Oh wait, no, it's just his brother. And it even said wow in the film, like, you know, what his better brother does. And it annoyed me because it wasn't Owen Wilson doing it. The only person who is legally allowed to say wow from now on is Owen Wilson. If there's not Owen Wilson, then you are just simply not allowed to say wow. That's how it goes. That's new law I'm passing. Ooh, yes please.
Oh, yes, please.
It was a really awesome hat with some really great buffs, so I wasn't going to say no.
Okay.
Top 5 swappers have to be Spyrise, Rattleshake, Freeze Blade, Rubble Rouser, and Blast Zone. Seriously? None of those are in my top 5? Come on, man, I thought we had met an understanding here. Ow, I just kind of got hit in the face and it wasn't pleasant. Okay, here we go, let's let this guy fire off, finish him off, there you are.
Fatality.
Alright, that would indeed describe it. There's a CEX near my college and I currently got Enigma, Gusto, Crypt King and Wildfire for 29 from there. That is a good price. Especially for Trapmasters of all things. Okay, here we are. I have coins. I like coins. Anyway, as you guys have seen this week, I've uploaded a bunch of videos I've had backlogged for a while. I had my M-Mod review that finally went live. You guys really seem to be enjoying that. The Skylanders at retail, even the Tales of Broken Bones is one that I've had backlogged for a while. Actually, yeah, Freeze Blade was in my top 4. I don't know what I was saying about. I forgot that you put Freeze Blade in your top 5, to be honest. So yeah, Freeze Blade, that's one thing we do have in common, I suppose.
Skylander, look out for those rockets!
Tessa, what does it look like I'm doing? Do you think I just walk straight into one of the rockets? I'm not that stupid.
Yeah.
I mean, I am
Yeah.
stupid, just not that stupid.
Do it.
But I am stupid enough to apparently run right into a massive ass rocket.
Well done.
Yes, that's definitely something to congratulate. You should congratulate that me on that some more, I think.
Congratulations.
What can I say? I'm just the genius who walks into rockets. I deserve your praise. Who's worse, Dumbstone or Sawtooth? Definitely Dumbstone. Dumbstone is called Dumbstone for a reason. Exactly, Judas. Judas knows where it's at with his Dumbstone right now. Anyway, bounce. That means we're going to be bringing in a Rattleshake without further ado. Man, this level we actually managed to get some pretty good objectives cleared off. Not like the previous 2 levels where we could get barely anything done. So here we go with the popping of the old Chaos Balloons. A boinga boinga. Oh, so much boinga. We love to see it.
So much boinga.
So much boinga! Boom! So I haven't upgraded my Slobbertooth completely, lol. Oh dear. That's no good. Okay, looks like we're bouncing all the way up here because I feel like it. In co-op, in this portion, well, in these portions of the video game, you get a triple jump, so it gives you, after you've used your secondary jump, an extra trampoline to save you. Very useful ability that a second player who isn't doing the swap zone can take advantage of. Like, that's the thing for co-op in this game. They had no idea what to do if you were playing in co-op and it triggered a swap zone. They had no idea how to make swap zones like co-op based, so they just said, the second person can like give them aid, I guess. Because isn't that just exactly what you want to do when you pick up a Skylanders video game and play it? Exactly what you want to do is just aid the person who's actually playing the video game. Forget actually playing the video game, and you can just aid someone at it instead. Right now, focusing on heroic challenges on the characters you sent me a year ago. Nice! Yeah, I remember sending you those characters. You did well to win them. Anyway, we got a Sawblade hat. This does not look safe whatsoever, but we are wearing it regardless. Anyway, let's actually take ownership of this guy, as I said I would. Okay, we got to take ownership of apparently the top and the bottom half. Okay, there we are. There's Rattle Shake being dealt with. Ownership wise. No, I highly disagree. I think Stink Bomb is way better for the Driller, in my opinion. Which is right, because that's how opinions work.
No.
Don't you know me? Otherwise, I'll just ignore Rollerball Soul Gem that I'm about to find completely and just move on without having synced out her soul. You hear me, young man? Go to the Nauticore and think about what you've done.
No.
With that being said, I now have unlocked a power locator accolade because I have unlocked Rollerblade, baby. Why did I say it that way? What is wrong with me?
Take that, you stupid idiot in a jet.
Now that's just mean. What if that stupid idiot in the jet has feelings?
Well, he blew me up twice for no reason.
I couldn't blame you for loving Rollerball to the extent that you do. I think Rollerball is also very good. She's my second favourite core from this game. And the only reason she's my second favourite is because this beast known as Smaller Dash exists. And she's also Luke's favourite star of all time.
Why, Smaller Dash? Why do you exist? No!
What are you gonna do to boss Smolder Dash?
Well,
Don't do anything evil, please, I'm begging you. As I grab this toy scroll right here.
I will put it in a collector's box and...
Oh, Smolder Dash is so good.
And
So fucking good.
There you go.
I just can't emphasize how good she is. She's just that good that I am beyond words, which is very peculiar for me, shall we say.
Well, you are very peculiar.
Huh,
Your name
Miss
is-
Peregrine's home for peculiar children.
Your name is Igniter, after all.
Yeah, that is my real name. On my birth certificate it has Ignite on it. Anyway, we're actually going to do a combination for the first time. We're going to do the combination of Rattle Ranger, keep the undead portion, and then take advantage of the Ranger version.
During uni, people are always so confused when you say your name is
Yeah. I was a bit busy focusing on taking ownership of Rattle Shake there, to be honest. Anyway, score 4. I did something awesome. Smolder Trash!
Yes,
You could not
because
be
you
more wrong.
scored 4.
Smolder Dash is far from trash. We can even make a rhyme out of that so people know it.
Smaller Dash is trash for beating Rollerball.
No. I just can't emphasize just how no that truly is. It's just no on so many levels. Just no.
Yeah, it's right, I know.
Smolder Dash is not trash exactly.
How dare you agree? No!
Skywinds, I like you.
We're no longer friends anymore.
What, you and the Skywinds were friends before now? Didn't know that.
You know nothing.
The only reason I want Rollerball is so I can do a scrap shooter train glitch.
Oh,
I didn't even know
let's
that was a
go.
thing until you brought it up. I'm gonna have to keep that in mind for an upcoming video, I am.
Scrap Shooter C!
Oh, Scrap Shooter was great. Especially when he glitches out the game. That's the best thing about Trap Team, just how buggy it is. It makes the game very unique in terms of its feel in comparison to the Skylanders games. I mean, Mario Kart Wii is like the most janky Mario Kart out there, with terrible physics moments and terrible glitches. And yet people in the Mario Kart community love Mario Kart Wii for those reasons. So Skylanders Trap Team for me is the same way. I mean, who doesn't love a harmless glitch, right? A glitch that just, you know, creates a skill gap in the speedruns, a glitch that doesn't crash the game and doesn't, you know, cause save data corruption, you know, stuff that's not game breaking, in other words.
Cool.
Exactly.
The
Cool.
The abyss with hope.
Okay, here we are. Let's be grabbing this one out now.
Whoops.
Exactly. Small dash is good. End
Oh.
of story. Me and Skywinds are right. Everyone else is wrong. That's how it works.
Ah.
I can't emphasize this enough.
That was terrifying.
Welcome, Nolan! So glad to see you, my friend. You gave me a complete fucking essay for the 10-year anniversary clip. And you know what? I loved every second of it.
Help me!
You just needed to make it 10 times longer, and then it would have been an entire hour-long
Help me!
video.
No! I drove around the corner and there was a whole gang just pulled out rocket launchers at me.
But yeah, given that Nolan's clip is for longest clip submission for 10-year anniversary by miles, I'm actually going to put his clip at the video last, just to kind of have that nice lingering impact being the longest clip and all that. I just think
Well
for
done,
a
Nolan.
submission as long as his, putting it at the very end is the perfect place for it. So don't take offense, it's more so a whole saving the best for last type situation. If anything, as a compliment, you're welcome, Nolan. Especially if you glitch in, well, with Luminous even, where if you place this turret on the map, it will absolutely eradicate everything. That does sound fun, we love to hear it. Oh
We
yeah,
love
that's
to
right, to get the
eradicate
triple
it.
stars, you need to not get hit. That was a good plan, I like that plan.
We love to eradicate everything in sight.
Shut up, you, nobody cares.
Then you can't agree with the comment then, huh?
Oh, just shush, will ya?
Okay, bye.
Plus, we also need to beat every level on the hardest difficulty in this game to 100% it anyway, so after Nightmare Mode is unlocked, I'm gonna have to go back and replay all these levels on Nightmare Mode regardless. And so far, no deaths, that is pretty successful, you love to hear it.
Why?
But believe me, that's gonna change in the later levels.
Good.
There are so many things wrong with that statement, and Luke knows it, so I'm not even gonna bother acknowledging him. He's not gonna win! He's not gonna get a response out of me! That's the best way to deal with bullies, just don't respond and then they'll just get bored and move on. No, seriously, that's what happened with me at high school, like, you know, I did have bullies, but after enough ignoring them, they literally just got bored and moved on to the next kid.
Poor kid.
It's 2nd of October in Germany! If I was German, it would be my birthday right now, but here in the UK, it's still only 11 o'clock.
Guten Abend.
But thank you very much for the kind words there, Judas, I really appreciate it.
Guten
You live in
Abend.
Wales, so that means you're going to be in the same time zone as me, Wallop time. And fun
Guten
fact, my
Abend.
surname is actually Welsh, so
No.
there you go, Wallop time.
Scary. Ah.
I'm giving you guys proper confidential stuff, you better give the stream a like.
His surname is.
Plus that is one of the 10 commandments in the Bible. Thou shalt always like Ignite streams. I'm sorry I brought the Bible into this, that was very wrong with me.
Ignite Haggis. It's such a lovely name. He's sad because
Apparently, in accordance to Nolan, I was not wrong. That's a first.
he's sad because I put a name drop. Ignite Haggis.
Oh wow, why would you say that? Besides, Haggis isn't even Welsh, you bloody idiot. This
know.
guy, wow, just 10 million times.
Fine.
Wow, and Owen
Ignite
Wilson would be
Dragon,
proud.
there you go. Ignite
No, my surname is literally Welsh. I'm Ignite Welsh. Hey, Welsh is an actual surname. People have the surname
Just-
Welsh, okay?
Like somebody could really mess it up just by putting the in the middle. And I don't mean that in any nasty way.
No, that's exactly how you meant it. Don't fucking lie.
You'll get what you fucking deserve.
As the Joker says.
Yeah, I'm listening to him right now.
Okay, things got a little bit too close for comfort right there, let's be honest. But luckily for us, this will do it. No damage taken. We love to see it, baby. We love to see it.
Disappointing.
No, not that. Far from that. There we are. We barely got him, but barely counts, fortunately for me. Someone in Bumble's stream asked if there are any food Skylanders. I said free ranger because he's a chicken. A far finer example would be Shroom Boom. He's a mushroom. Food Fight literally has food in the name.
I had mushrooms.
That is not subtle. I would be worried if you didn't consider Food Fight as a food-themed Skylander. Like, I would be concerned for your brain cells and for brain cells of your generations to come.
What's brain cells?
Exactly. If you can't tell that Food Fight is a food-themed Skylander, then, yeah. What brain cells? Yeah, I said Food Fight as well. Good! Because Hypno Sniper has brain cells. He's actually really smart from what I've heard of him.
Smart boy.
That's where me and him can relate. I actually got around to watching all of the top 10 Elemental Skylander videos today, so Ignite got some watch time from me. Oh, we love to hear it! Did I monetize those videos? Because if not, then my watch time was a waste and I don't appreciate it. I'm kidding, don't worry. Choosing to watch your videos is beyond an honour for me. And like I say, I definitely fully appreciate it. I mean, time is precious and you're choosing to spend it with me. What an honour, I kid you not.
Why do you think I watch all of your videos and actually see you? Because...
Well, maybe it's a good thing you're doing this on hard mode, because you still need to work on not dying to these bosses on Nightmare. Yep!
Because
I mean, say I can breeze through a game on hard difficulty, and then I can leave for Nightmare mode for after I've gone through 100% of all the levels. Anyway, we're not going to do an arena with Rattle Range, we're instead going to go for the literal opposite combination in Free Shake. Feel free to shake, fellas. Yeah, so we've got to start doing some of these swap force combinations. Although I have to complain that the playlist they are in is out of order. Oh no!
Oh no, Ignite, no!
I mean, it should be light and dark, and then several elements, and then Earth last, because Earth I had to redo recently. The original Earth video was with a SkyTuber who no longer makes content, named Brainless Bushwhack. So I said updated it to be alongside Crash of Skylands. I mean, who better to do a top 10 Earth Skylanders with than Crash himself?
Yeah.
I mean, he is, besides Tuimi, the biggest SkyTuber at the moment. I remember Crypt Crusher basically gained up to him, and then he made that viral video, and I think now Crypt Crusher's a few hundred behind him again. I think, anyway.
Dad. Goodbye GTA, I've had enough of you.
Yeah, I had enough of GTA already, it's only been 2 hours, man. Oh god, it's been 2 hours, man.
I've just been prepping.
Apparently, Aura of Lynx has left the party. That is pretty bizarre. So it's like you've got just me for the next 2 minutes until he realizes. Anyway, let me charge this guy up, striking him down. Yeah, baby! Actually, my part I got the second least amount of views. Great, I am bad at loosening, lol. I mean, it could have just been because it was a magic list, Nolan. It has nothing to do with you, necessarily. In fact, it just has nothing to do with you, period. Some people watch videos, some people don't. Sometimes with YouTube, it is just the look of a draw. Like, sometimes you can have the best thumbnails, the best titles, and still not gain anything. You know, there is a lot of luck associated with YouTube, just for if the right videos being recommended to the right people, so to say. Okay, here we are, let's strike him down, sweet. Come on, bro, come at me. Thank you. Oh, now I got hit, that's no good. Oh, so you will switch to Nightmare after you finish the base story mode? Yes, when it's unlocked. Besides, I have to complete every level on Nightmare mode anyway, because that's one of the accolades, and getting all of the accolades is part of 100% completion. Therefore, I'm going to have to do it because that's the rules of the lock. Not the lock, rules of the Soul Seeker series too, 100%. And I haven't 100%ed Swap Force in like forever, so I feel like it's about time I finally got back round to 100%ing it, but of course in a different fashion than what you usually see, which that alone is pretty epic. I wonder if Luke has realised yet if he's actually left the party or whatnot. He was just disconnected. Hello! I guess you realised that you kind of disconnected for a moment there, at long last.
TV turned off again. There was something wrong with the plug, so I need to get maintenance to have a look.
Oh yeah, right. So the plug, not the TV.
Yeah, it's not the TV.
I mean, you're planning on buying a new TV soon anyway, ain't you? You know, maybe when the loans come through or something.
Well, I want to make sure I'm getting enough money first, but if I am, then yeah, I'm gonna buy.
I mean, what else are you gonna buy? You're not interested to get. You're not interested even in getting a PlayStation 5 straight away. Unlike me, when I get my loans through, that's the first thing I'm gonna be focusing on.
Well, yeah, because what's
yes, Crypt Crusher does indeed need to start a 100% Swap Force series, given that it's his quote-unquote favourite game.
Because God of War is on PS4 as well, so I'm gonna get it on PS4 and save 450 quid.
I mean, we can still play together. Things like Rocket League, I can be on PS5, you can be on PS4, and we'll still have no trouble like creating parties and joining one another.
We definitely need to do like GTA online.
I need to buy a new copy of the game first.
Yeah, you do that, don't you?
Yep, it's fine. It's dirt cheap.
I mean, like in the future, because I think it will be so fun to stream like a heist or something. Yeah,
man. Well, I wouldn't stream it on YouTube. If I were to stream it, I'd probably do it on Twitch.
Well, my GTA stuff in the past has actually done okay.
So those of you who don't know, yes, I do have a Twitch. I don't stream on there regularly. In fact, I've only ever done one stream on it. But for future reference, I have one.
Ignite.
Yeah.
We've got something from uni.
Yeah, like what?
Oh, it's just welcome to the second year of film.
It sounds about right. Luke, why do you ever panic when you get emails from uni? It's not always a bad thing.
I'm not panicking.
The tone of your voice made you sound panicky.
It's just saying that this is where we'll be able to find, you know, like PowerPoints and stuff, you know.
Oh my god, engage panic mode! PowerPoints! So outdated, man. We're like cavemen over here. Send help.
Kill me now. I may sound like off because I'm half asleep.
Wait, you mean buy Rocket League? It's free to play, at least on Switch and PC as far as I know. No, buy GTA! I have Rocket League free on my PlayStation. That's pretty much what I said, I'm sure. Anyway, we're now gonna do instead, we're gonna keep the shake bottom half, but instead for our top half we're gonna put on Magna to create Magna Shake. There we are then. Magna Shake in the house! Yes, I have played GTA before. I think it's pretty fun, to be perfectly honest with all of you. What's Rocket League? I only know about not superchargers. Yeah, you're right. Rocket League isn't a game in of itself. It's just simply a DLC remastered of Skylanders superchargers is what it is. And man, it looks good. I need to get back into Rocket League actually. I'm not going to do it tomorrow purely because I don't want to stream Rocket League for my birthday. If I was to do another stream for my birthday, it would be another episode of the Swap Force Soul Seekers because I'm actually really enjoying this. And I want to do something I enjoy for it. But I might return. Well, I won't return for weekend after either, because I'm going to be busy that weekend. I'm not going to be. I'm not going to have my PS4 on me.
people have been asking me to do it as well because I've been doing mostly Monster Hunter stuff. So
Then again, I say that.
Why?
My Rocket League streams do not do nearly as well as the Skylanders streams, so I want to know how many of you would actually be interested in seeing it.
And my Rocket League streams do better than my Monster Hunter ones. It's like, I
swear your Rocket League streams do the best of any game.
They do, yeah. So far.
Your Rocket League streams sometimes do better than my Rocket League streams.
I know.
Which is a shocker now that I have officially more subscribers than you.
Yep.
I don't have Rocket League. Well, you can get it absolutely free on the eShop, on the, you know, any other shop for your consoles. The only problem is microtransactions, but you can basically unlock most things free of charge. It's much harder if you don't pay up, mind you, but it's a total choice.
I mean, I've paid for like a few things which I've been really after, but
I've literally only paid for one singular thing, and that's because the body at hand was so cool looking.
Peregrine, yeah.
Yeah, that was really cool. Oh, and then I also got 1,000 credits for that for the Rocket Pass, which I also wanted, so it was like a win-win for me. Ouch.
I have that on my Switch account, but not my main. Well, my streaming account.
Speaking of games I'm not planning on getting, Hot Wheels Unleashed, I could not care for it.
It's got amazing reviews though.
Oh, it does?
Yeah.
Huh, how good? It said amazing reviews.
Like...
Wow.
But I mean the game itself looks absolutely stunning. Like, very, very good graphics.
When it goes down in price, I might pick it up. I'm not paying what 80 quid for it.
Yeah, I'm not now. I'm in the same boat as you. Once it goes
down. Does it have online? Like, can you race against other people?
I think so. Yeah.
Oh, good. I was about to say, racing games are perfect for online.
And they've kept
basically anything that's sport-based. You know, sport-based, and racing is, well, at the Game Awards they put racing and sport together because racing has its similarity to sports. In fact, things like NASCAR are considered a sport.
Yeah, and it's like, what I like here, what they've done is they've kept the car small and like the environment's large, you know, so it doesn't just feel like your average racer. Oh, and there's also a track builder, so you can make your own tracks.
Oh yeah, that's the best part about any Hot Wheels game. If the Hot Wheels game didn't have that, it would be very disappointing. It's like, they don't have the Hot Wheels, where's the Mario Kart track creator, man? Like, surely they do that for Mario Kart's 30th anniversary, just like they did for regular Mario.
Please do.
We're gonna wind up getting a Mario Kart track build before we get Mario Kart 9 at this rate. People, if you want a Mario Kart 9, stop buying Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. The only reason we haven't got one is because Mario Kart 8 Deluxe is selling like hotcakes and Nintendo don't want to ruin that momentum. Whoever doesn't like Magna Charge is wrong and has very bad tastes. Wow, but I couldn't agree more because this character is very good. I just love how savage people can be when they're quoting me. Ooh, final stage.
Ooh.
Yes, ooh, is that not what I just said? Oh, that's how you want to do it, is it? Okay, here we are, we have some more fools to be taken down and out. Oh yes, we love to see it alright. Exactly, Magna Charge right now, he is destroying everything.
Dun, dun, dun. Destruction incarnate.
Exactly, bro, exactly.
Which I definitely
Kill it, shoot that fool, get hit apparently, and then shoot some more fools. They had it coming.
Let's just screen record that section. No,
just wow. I have nothing better to say than just wow.
Yeah.
You've got me to the point where I'm stuttering right now, and everyone knows that I stutter for effect. I do everything for effect. There's never anything that's ever done unintentionally. When I die, it's all part of the elaborate gag.
I always stutter, like, with every sentence.
Every sentence?
Sentence,
Sentence? Your sets have ended? Like, what is this? What about the sets have ended? Exactly?
Oh my god.
Don't you oh my god me, young man. Anyway, we're going to head back to Woodborough without further ado, and I'm going to pick up the Skylanders off my shelf that we have seeked out the souls for. We got Star Strike, Roller Brawl, and Hoot Loop that I haven't grabbed off my shelf yet for some reason. Okay, what we're going to do now is head out for the Iron Jaw Gulch, because I like that level.
Oh, really?
Yeah, really.
Oh,
How could one just simply not like that level?
There is no time to
Don't worry, we'll play Roller Brawl later in the level when the undead section pops up. Probably, anyway.
heading towards the Baron's Desert. This means he must be going after the ancient Terra Squid. You should go to Ironjaw Gulch at once. The marshal there might know where the Terra Squid can be found.
Ooh, that's a good plan. We like that plan. Anyway, at the moment, the only elements I seem to be missing are, well, fire and water. Apart from that, I have one scan of each element, and then I have 4 swap skills: teleport, speed, spin, and bounce. Which is a shame, because we still can't 100% this level because I don't have a rocket character. Or a dig character, although we do unlock a dig character in this level because that's where Gorilla Driller comes in handy.
woo!
Yes, woo.
And before I forget, I need to post my new story. How do I
Yes,
do
that's
it?
a good plan. We like that plan.
I forgot how I do it because it's changed the layout sort of the thing. Oh my god. Why have we changed the layout? How do I get this? There we go. Yeah, question. For uni, which module are you looking most forward to out of your choices?
First screenwriting, most definitely.
For me, I'm actually really looking forward to industry placement.
Well, you can't look forward to screenwriting considering that you're not bloody doing it.
Woo! Well, apparently I'm on advanced cinematography.
Ooh.
So I might be doing some really technical stuff in this year.
I realised that there is a tech and water speed swapper and tech and water climber. Yeah, say tech and water both have the 2 exact same combinations of swap skills.
Oh, also they've brought.
Ooh, fun.
So I'm really looking forward to that. Hopefully get to.
What, for second year?
Yeah, for sure.
Huh.
So yeah, it's on our I think it's on the first day back as well.
Nice. Anyway, on that note, yay!
Yay! I should not shout because Owen's I think he's asleep. Whoops.
My roommate's definitely asleep. Luckily, I have a house and thick enough
Sorry,
walls.
Owen. Sorry. Well, no, the walls are fair because it's just, I don't want to wake him up. Bless him.
Thanks for that, Nolan. I appreciate it, man.
Good.
Anyway,
boy,
we
Nolan.
officially have added
muted.
to our team the one and the only Wind Up Baby.
I don't know what you did, Nolan, but well done.
He wished me a happy early birthday.
Well, I'll be wishing you happy birthday in.
38 minutes.
Yeah, that's what.
We gotta be specific in life, Luke. If we ain't being specific, we might as well not even speak at all.
This place fills me with
Oh, but one thing we can do this level is actually we can do all of the elemental gates. Literally the only thing we can't do is the rocket swap zone and the dig swap zone. Purely because by the time we've gotten Gullah Driller's Soldier, we won't be able to backtrack to the dig swap zone again, which is unfortunate.
It's a travesty, I tell you.
Exactly, Luke.
Submitted for review. Thank you, Luke. I listen to it.
Oh no, Luke, that outcome was polarizing. Whatever should we do?
Run and hide and never show our faces again.
That sounds like a good plan. I like that plan.
That sounds like a good plan.
I mean, of course it's a good plan. Luke came up with it. Calm down a bit. You're coughing right now.
Ahem. There you go.
What a cough, my lad.
Oh.
I keep poking myself. Boop, boop.
Why?
I'm a poker face, that's why.
Oh, fuck's sake.
I'm not going to apologise for that one, despite how terrible it was.
It was terrible.
For Lava Lake's theme in the Wii version is better than for Xbox/PS3 version. Most things about Spyro's Adventure are better on the Wii, period. In fact, I think there's very little that they actually improve for the ports. Like, name one thing that's better about the Xbox 360 and PS3 version. Exactly. Unless you really love trophies and achievements. In which case, Spyro's Adventure actually has some pretty difficult achievements.
Graphics. There you go.
Not even the graphics are better for the 360 and PS3 version. They're actually better on the Wii, in my opinion.
Huh.
Can you believe that November is next month? Wow, time flies. That it does, Nolan. That it does.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know, time goes quick, and like, you know, it's not too long till I'm 21, oh no.
You got a few months left yet, enjoy it.
I feel so old already.
No, you literally have a few months, 3 or 4, it's 4 months away.
I know, it's like, oh,
I'm going to enjoy calling you a 21-year-old.
Like
That's going to be the foundation of all my quote-unquote jokes from now on.
One birthday when my family are actually going to do something. Wow. Because they're going to come down to Lincoln.
Oh, wow. No, even my family's doing that for me. I mean, they will do eventually, just not now.
Yeah,
in fact, my aunt wants to come down for a Christmas market, which could be good fun.
Yeah,
Isn't that in November? Christmas market in November, people.
I'm still going to go round it, either with you or roommates, because so far I can see us all becoming lasting friends, you know.
What's funny is that I don't even consider the controls for SSA on Wii worse, because on SSA Wii, to do keys you just shake the remote, to open chests you shake the remote, to throw bombs you shake the remote. On the 360 and PS3 you use stick controls, which is just not as good. End of story, that's how it works. Anyway, Air and Tech, our first dual element gate in the game. Okay, we're not going to worry about getting all the treasure because Free Ranger here is already maxed out, or should I say free charge in this case. Okay, up we go. And now let's be defeating some fools while we're at it. Wow, this is actually a really good combination, this free charge right here. I can still watch YouTubers playing on the Wii though. For the Wii, you actually need a SCART to HDMI adapter in order to record with HD software, like for Elgato. At least in my experience, that's what you need. Anyway, we seem to have a Gaucho hat, which is really fucking cool. We're absolutely wearing that. Don't mind if we do, my friends. Do not mind if we do. Anyway, time to be continuing to head on down here. I'm not going to swap out for magic. No, I lied, we are going to swap out for magic because those do be the rules, which means we can now take advantage of the combination free loop. I mean, that's a pretty cool name, let's be honest.
True.
Trap Team Wii we know how broken Trap Team is already, yeah? Well, on the Wii, it's even worse. On the Wii, it actually has game-breaking glitches. There's a glitch where, if it happens in Monster Marsh, where you fall down the floor towards the end of the level, then it will happen every single time you reload the level, so you can't get past it unless you restart the save file. So yeah, that's rough, and that happens quite commonly too. So the Wii version of Trap Team is incredibly broken, not only graphically, but also it just doesn't perform very well. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The Trap Team on Wii is hot garbage. You thought Swap Force on Wii was bad, Trap Team is even worse. Anyway, let's be heading on inside. Not there. That's the wrong place. That's where we came from. We're not bothered about that. We want to go places, not go back. There is no backtracking here. Anyway, one of these beds has a Marshall Wheelock plushie on it, but I don't know which one, so we're just going to have to search them all, which is very annoying. Oh, I'm a bad guy, Basher Luke.
Oh no.
Oh, yes. Yeah, I think Swap Force on Wii is worse, and Swap Force is my fave Skylanders game. The fact that you have loading screens midway through the level in Swap Force for the Wii version is really bad. It really breaks up the pacing of the levels, and not to mention the loading screens are like 5 years long too, so that doesn't help with anything. When I first played Swap Force, I wound up getting bored after about 2 levels because of how long they were and the fact that I had a half-an-hour loading screen in between. I saw more of a loading screen than I did played the actual game.
That sounds exhilarating.
Oh, it definitely was, without a hint of sarcasm or a shadow of doubt. Skylanders on PS3, not a bad choice, especially since PS3 and Xbox 360 are the only systems where you can get every Skylanders game on it. What's funny is that they could make, in like 5 years from now, Skylanders Forest Adventure and Giants remastered, and they'd still put it on the Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3.
Well then.
I kid you not. Just 10 years from now, for the 20th anniversary of Forest Adventure, oh yeah, we remastered the game for all of your next-gen systems for PlayStation 7 and for Xbox 7 billion. But you know what we also did? We also put it on the PS3 and Xbox 360. Because we know we still have some fans that haven't got the next-gen consoles yet, 10 years later. Regardless, we're going to preview Grim Creeper right now. Like Ignite, I know how much you find for Chaos Fight Swap Force ugly, but on the Wii, just a nightmare. That it is, I couldn't agree more. It brings ugly to a whole new level, it does, on the Wii.
Hey, Skylander, over here!
Who cares about shooting when you have a chicken that has 2 axes and a freaking teleport loop below him? I'd rather have that than a gun.
The whole new definition of chicken run.
I mean, this is the closest Skylander we have to a dinosaur besides the actual fucking dinosaurs. Like Dino Rag and Chopper. Get to see Chopper.
Of chicken run. A chicken with 2 axes. Chicken run part 2.
I've never actually watched Chicken Run. I should probably change that at some point, shouldn't I? I'll take your what as a yes. Yes, you should see it.
And of course, Crocodile Dundee.
Oh yeah, of course.
If you haven't seen it by next weekend, then I'm making you watch it.
Oh dear. Are you threatening me?
Because you did that to me, so now it's my turn to.
What did I do that to you with?
Toy Story 4.
Yeah, fair enough. I just wanted you to watch it to show you how much more The Hidden World deserved the Oscar.
Well, yeah, and
you totally agreed with me.
And you know I prefer How to Train Your Dragon.
I was watching an earlier stream of yours and you said Swap Force Nightmare Mode is clearly the easiest. I take it all back. That was a very stupid thing for me to say.
Oh no.
Oh, I love that movie quote. I can't remember what the movie is, but the character just goes, that was a very stupid thing for me to say. I feel like that's not Harry Potter. I feel like that's something Hagrid said, or at least something similar.
He says,
I should not have said that. I should not have said that.
Yeah.
Oh, Hagrid is brilliant in Harry Potter. I love me some Hagrid.
Oh yeah, definitely. Like the actor for Hagrid gets cast as a Marvel villain.
That would be so epic.
Yeah, it would.
I would eat that shit up.
And then he just says something stupid like, "You are not a wizard." And I'm like, oh my god.
With that being said, let's pop Wind up onto the Portal of Power. Hey, we see how it's so we might as well take advantage of it. His soul can put in for labour. Whoops, I keep pressing quest by accident. Okay, here we are. Ownership has been taken.
Oh.
Yeah, that one comment you made screwed you over in all future Swap Force locks. That would definitely seem to be the case. Luckily for me, the next Swap Force lock I'm planning, well, it doesn't have Bumble Blast in it. So the question is it even possible without Bumble Blast? Live stream down. What now? Is it down now? I swear it's back up again. It's gonna go down like during the moments where I go to take ownership of the characters because that's a blocked screen, but otherwise the gameplay should be back, and on my perspective it seems fine on my phone.
I'll double check. Yeah.
No, I'm pretty sure it's fine.
Yeah, it's fine. I just checked.
Say it does go down for management screens though, because basically the management screens have the SCADA codes in it, so they had to block it for streamers. Goodbye, I'm going to head out for now. Okay, thanks so much for stopping by there, Portmaster, and I will hopefully see you again for another one. And until the moment arises, peace. Yes, I do see, Luke, that you are checking. Congratulations for commenting. I'm sure that was very difficult for you.
Hearing you speak and then hearing you in delay is always so weird.
Undead, it's time for Luke's girl, for Rollerball girl. Where is she? There she is.
Let's go.
Gym Capture or Gulper? Gulper any day of the week. Gulper is way better in his gameplay, but I do think Dream Catcher is a more charismatic character. So gameplay, I'd pick Gulper. Personality, I'd pick a Dream Catcher. Even though I hate the Valley Girl accent. Or at least a stereotyped one. If you have a Valley Girl accent, it's fine if it is your accent, but when it's stereotyped, not so much. Purely because I don't like stereotypes in general. That comment has just made me very uncomfortable all the time. Okay, let's make this a new rule. No calling Skylanders hot. That's just weird and stupid. It's a bloody fictional character. I get that we have physical toys for them, but calling them hot is a big no-no.
That was a bit okay.
Exactly, Luke. Exactly. I have something against people who call like fictional characters hot. You can call a human being hot, and that's about it. I mean, hey, it's perfectly natural to be attracted to someone.
Why Hypno Sniper? But Smaller Dash is hot. She is a
okay, in that context, you can use it.
Oh no, the double laugh, oh no. Just hear you laugh through the headphones and then my phone laughing after you.
Why is this character as broken as she is? Like, seriously, the enemies were just here, trying to have some fun. Then Rollerball comes in and makes it not that way.
Exactly.
Anyway, it's time for a life gate, so let's bring out the Bumble Blast. I keep calling him Bumble Blaster because that's the name of the famous YouTuber. Anyway, let us be taking ownership of him. There we go. The grade 8.
Skylanders of the life element are stronger in this zone.
Is Rolly Gal broken? Yes, she is incredibly broken. Did you see how overpowered she was right there? Those enemies... She just kind of like Swept the floor with them. I almost feel sorry for them. Almost. Okay, we're just going to wait here patiently. Okay, there we are. Sweet. Rolly gal roll. I mean, it is pretty funny. Okay, there we are. Sweet. Platforming for the win. I do love the platforming sections in this game. They're pretty well made, especially when it goes 2D. I got fired from the calendar factory just for taking a day off. There are a few jokes that leave me speechless. This one was just that bad. Okay, Undead is still stronger here, so what we're going to do here is we're going to do a little bit of Rattle Loop. So we still have the Undead being stronger, but then we have the Teleport ready for the Swap Zone that's going to pop up. By the way, in Boombringer's Ultimate Lock, you know what he nicknamed Smaller Dash. Oh no, what do you name him? Do I even want to know? Probably not, but I'm asking you anyway. Unfortunately, Boombringer streams like what's really late at night for me or really early in the morning, so I never actually get round to his streams all too often. Oh, hello, Mike Annoyed. I was talking about you earlier in the stream, but don't worry, it was all good things. Glad to see you, my friend. That video you've asked me for a while, I've made it. I just need to actually get it sent to you. Ow, that was pain. And for those of you who don't know, I don't much like pain. Pain is not one of my favourite things to have. Woo! That was a close one. We're sitting for a biscuit right now. I did Luke, and you know what? At the end of it, I didn't get a biscuit, but I did get a hamburger, so we'll take it.
Ooh,
there we are. We collected 9 magic rooms. Awesome. I sent you my video to you through email. Yes, I downloaded it just fine. It's epic, so thank you very much for that. With that being said, let's be opening this up and find out what we got. Yet another hat, and it is glorious. Not quite as glorious as the Saw hat though, so we're going to stick with that for the moment being. Oh! He nicknamed Small Dash Hot Mummy. Well then... At least it's better than half of the nicknames that people come up with for Tweemy streams, because those are not good nicknames most of the time. You lost Gusto again online. Let me guess Chester's greatness. It's because of Reignited Trilogy. If Reignited Trilogy didn't exist, you wouldn't have lost Gusto online. It's that simple. Reignited Trilogy's existence is the only reason why there's imperfection in this world. If not for Reignited Trilogy, we'd have achieved world peace by now. We'd stop global warming. We'd all just band together and make our planet healthier so we can live for the next quadrillion years and nothing ever goes wrong. Well, thank you very much for happy early birthday there, Mike Annoyed. You're 20 minutes early, which, you know, is insane. I turned 20 in 20 minutes.
Dun dun.
1 minute of each year of my life. Oops, I skipped the Soldier preview, but
19.
never mind.
20 more minutes of being 19.
Judas, you nicknamed 2 Skylanders, didn't you? You have Dumbstone and Smithboom that you nicknamed. Either nickname is Legend. Wait for it. Dairy. Legendary. Anyway, let's absolutely obliterate some fools right now. We'd love to see it.
Obliterate, yes.
Yeah, these guys, I almost feel sorry for them right now, but fortunately for me, as always, almost the cat now does it. Okay, there's that guy all dealt with. Sweet. Hello there, Skyworld Stream. Welcome to the video. I really appreciate you stopping on by. Nice to have you on here. Oh boy, I got hit and it was not pleasant. Nicknamed
Yes.
Dumbstone, Trash to Mind, Hot Wings, which is Sunburn. Oh, right, it was Hypno Sniper responsible for that. Well, Judas does at least have for his resume, even that he creates the nickname of Smith Boom, which that alone should get you employed, my friend. And an employer sees on your CV that you nicknamed Smith Boom, that should be an instant win. Wow, we literally only missed one Legendary Treasure and one Winged Sapphire, which both came from the missed swap zones, actually. Shitburn is a very accurate name for Sunburn. Yeah, I enjoy Gulch's great level. What's also so great about it is the fact that it's incredibly short in comparison to the Swap Force levels, which really helps with the pacing moving forward. But with that being said, for the last 26 or so minutes of the stream, we're just going to do some swap zones. That is, of course, after Doofus Rufus all graces us with the favour of shut it up, mind you, which is a lot to ask for, I understand. Unfortunately. Okay, here we go with Portal Master, and now we're going to go for some swap zones. Ooh, we're going to start with this Frantic Fog. Going to put onto the Portal Gorilla Charge. It's going to be a very interesting combination, shall we say. Ignite. Judas named Dumbstone. I just nicknamed Oh, I see. Sometimes it's hard and my brain enters big frustration mode when it comes to so many comments at once, which I really appreciate. So thanks for support this stream, everyone. Anyway, I should probably focus on the swap zone now before I wind up missing medals. And is Luke still there, or is he just incredibly quiet?
Just silent.
Fair enough. Isn't that appropriate? Gorilla Driller, who's a monkey, well, a gorilla, I should say. Regardless, he just got a banana for the food from this level. That's pretty cool.
Is that weird that I also have a banana right now?
Oh man, Bananaception. Oh, that time was cherries, born old cherries. Okay, cool, we've got the swap medal, we just have one more to go. Where is it? There it is. Got it! Okay, sweet, now we just need to get there with a certain amount of time remaining. Easy said and done, apparently. Especially when we're running low on health, but I think that's going to do it. How is it ironic? Irony means opposite happens. Did I say ironic? I don't know what I even said anymore. My brain is still in big confusion mode, to be perfectly honest with all of you. Locally for me, I have Lonely Springs. Oh, the poor Springs being so lonely. What did they do to deserve that? Being lonely is the worst feeling ever. I would not want to be those Springs right now. I do not envy them, the poor things. Can someone please give these poor Springs some company? Ironic is an odd word. That it is, but irony is our favourite word. Again, a good old demigod meme, that one. And we love our demigod Shmurda memes. Especially for push be good with video game button. That's my favourite one. We still use that to this day, baby. Oh, and here I am forgetting that for the bounce zones, we need to bounce on every island. Whoopsie. I hope I bounce on every island. But some of these later levels to where bouncing on every island becomes such a chore, man. It takes so long to do it. It's more a pain than anything. It's not fun. Developers, just why? If you're going to make us bounce on every platform, don't give us 600 platforms to bounce on. That's just mean.
Just add another 600 more.
Not what I'm looking for here, mate.
I know.
Well, I do forget sometimes that you are incredibly stupid, so you would do the complete opposite of what I'm asking for now, wouldn't you?
Yeah, just make you suffer.
Thanks. Appreciate it, man.
You're welcome.
This is friendship for you. This is the true picture of best friendsmanship. Brothers in arms, if you will.
Yep, definitely.
It seems like every time I need the be good with video game button, I forget where it is. I'm the exact same way, Skyward Stream. Don't you worry.
Yeah, you're definitely the same way.
Aye, that I am, which is why I said it in the first place.
Well, I can't say nothing though when it comes to Mario Golf.
Oh god. We're beaten by amateur level CPUs in that game. It is shockingly hard, but also shockingly fun. We had a blast with it.
Yeah, and that rush mode, oh my, it's so hectic, and
It was a lot better than either of us were anticipating, shall we say.
Oh yeah, it was.
Yeah, I have no idea if this is the correct route or whatnot. I bloody hope it is.
I just hope that we actually get wins when we next play that game.
Well, for next time we play it will probably be for YouTube, so we most definitely will not. You know how the old YouTube curse works.
Or when I bring it down, or when we see the lads.
College after the age of 18. Not many people do see it, no. Shit, I missed the medal. Okay, I'm just gonna have to come back for the medal.
The medal only, and nothing else.
Yeah, pretty much. Not even sure if I bounce on every island, to be honest, so we might just have to redo this one period. Oh, we can make it. We can't make it. Never mind, I failed, and now I have to restart the entire thing. This is where the tediousness comes in. Yes, Chest of Greatness, I did miss a medal. I literally said that I missed the medal, so I'm pretty sure I noticed that I missed a medal. Otherwise, no doubt I would not have mentioned it. Probably, anyway. Okay, let's continue to bounce, baby, bounce. Okay, there we are. We did that with a little less fail. Late 2003s is when you were born. My sister was technically born in the second half of 2003s also. Concentration mode is officially engaged. You can tell due to my pure silence right now, which almost never happens. I do wish there was a button you could press to make you fast fall, so that then you could fall a little bit faster, because that's one of the more tedious things. Like when you're on top of a platform, and you just have to wait 5 years to slowly fall back down in order to bounce off of it. I played this game for almost 8 years and never did these zones because I couldn't be arsed doing them. Fair enough. Okay, here we are. How do I route this then? Still no clue, to be honest, with you. Luckily there are platforms where you can just rest and take a breather for a bit. Oh shit, there was another one back here. There are 2 more back here. That's not fair, game. That's not fair. Okay, the question is, can I even make this jump? We're about to find out. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Yes, we made it. Woo! Okay. Okay, sweet, there we are. We've landed on all the rock platforms. Whew. Okay, we're gonna jump on you next. Sweet. Okay, here we are. So we want to go on you. You. Okay, I think I routed it much better this time. Godspeed, Ignite. What does it look like I'm trying to do? So much so that I even stuttered in doing it. Yes, we got medal at time. Sweet. The fact that I'm just saying what I'm doing as I go along, and Luke listening to me on his mic probably has no fucking clue because he's not watching the stream back, I don't think.
No. Honestly, man, like, I'm just waiting to it's your birthday, and I'm going to say happy birthday and probably dip.
Fair enough. I mean, troll face. These, the bouncers, you know, they are the face of pure trolls is what they are.
Oh my god.
I hate him so much. But now we can at least initiate level select, and it is indeed 8 minutes from midnight. Good grief, but it's time for Hourglass Blink. Woo! We need loop, so let's do Gorilla Loop for this one.
You better keep me awake tomorrow, mate. Because
oh, it won't be just me who's keeping you up. Don't you worry about that, my friend.
I'm just hoping that I get enough sleep, because I think Sunday either way is just going to be a chill day.
So this one I have to collect all the medals and not take damage. Easier said than done, my friends. Especially when I've took damage already. Yeah, I'm just going to kill myself.
Wow.
What a world, what a world.
I'm just going to kill myself. Nice.
Yeah, real nice, I know.
Just like in GTA, where that's an actual option. You just put a gun to your head. It's like, what?
Games, why do you give us these
That was close. Whew.
options?
Yeah, there we are. Sweet, good job. That's the first phase taken down. These ones are probably my favourite ones. These ones are really fun and very much fast paced.
Why is it? Why am I hungry?
Come to me, my pretty. Wait, did I miss a sort? Oh man, I missed a medal. Okay, we're gonna have to play this one twice then. Fine game, be that way. Do whatever you want. I just gotta make sure I take no damage. Then we'll play this slow and steady. Oh, get out way that before it damages me. Okay, we're gonna have to miss that prism, unfortunately, because the laser was too busy being away. Yes, we got it. It's only 6:55 PM here. Time zones are really something that they are. With that being said, let's level select the same exact level. Or, ironically, one of the only combinations we haven't done with loop yet is the original one, which is going to be a hoop loop, baby. Let's see if we haven't taken ownership of either of these parts of the swapper, so we can do such a thing. Because that would be convenience-ness. So the top has now been taken ownership of, and as has the bottom. Sweet. Now, all we need to do, worrying about this time even, is of course those cursed swap force medals. Who cares about the damage? I don't, for one. Okay, we've got the swap force medal already. Now we just need the final prism, which is right there. Sweet. Just tank for damage like a champ. Okay, medal's gonna appear here. That it is. Sweet, we actually got it this time. There we are. Huh, rocket boat. Nice one, my man. Nice one.
Have to rep the emotes.
That you do. And you too can unlock emotes by becoming a channel member today. I had to shove it in there somewhere. What can I say?
Nudge, nudge.
I mean, of course nobody has to, because it doesn't particularly lock you out of any content. The main perk is that you get videos early, which, you know, they are some awesome videos, so why not enjoy getting them early, right? You know, if you do pay for it, you certainly enjoy the perks, but there's no need to pay. You can still get all the content free of charge, because I would hate to lock you guys behind a paywall. That's not how we roll here. Speaking of how we roll, I press the circle button to get out of here without further ado. Just get out of here.
They see me rolling.
We're officially 4 minutes away.
Welcome back, Skylander. Before you head off on your next adventure,
Well, hello there, Skylanders Pro 05. Thank you for stopping by. You know, if you stop by for 5 minutes or 5 hours, I appreciate the support all the same. It's amazing that you choose to spend something as valuable as time with me. It's truly humbling, and I thank you. I also thank the universe for giving me the opportunity to find his hat back here. Yep, we're only 3 minutes towards midnight, which too blows my mind. At least here in the UK, of course, time zones differ between where it is that you live. Like, Americans are still going to be very much into the late evening of the 1st of October still. Can't believe I'm teleporting like it's faster. Newsflash, it's not.
Welcome back, Skylander. Why don't you come in and look around?
Yeah, I'd say around there, Trollface. Anyway, let's get some more hats. Boy, there's a lot of them. A pilgrim hat, that's the actual name of one of these things, apparently. Oh, wait, there's a turban, an elf hat, a Viking hat. Okay, here we go, fancy hat. Lampshade hat. So many hats. Bowler hat. 7 AM in the Philippines. Well, thank you so much for stopping by at such an early time in the morning. I thoroughly appreciate that. Yeah, I think I'm going to be buying these hats into the early morning of my birthday, apparently. And I have no problems with that whatsoever, because hats are awesome.
How does
But
that
let's just say
random-
Hoot Loop now no longer has maximum treasure, apparently.
How does that random short video I did nearly have 1,000 views?
Good question right there. Alio's here question, I dare go as far to say. Anyway, we can't unlock any of the bonus mission maps, neither any of the charms, but I think we have enough time to quickly do the one bonus mission map we unlocked. Oh wait, no, we have multiple, so we'll do Plants vs.
Ooh.
Cakes, and we'll do it actually, once again, with Roller Brawl, A, because I feel like it, B, because she's quick.
I did a poll asking people if they want another music track, and no one has said no. So
Yeah, bro, that's how I like this 100%.
I might need to look through my own backlog then, because my
With
last
that
one
being
did.
said, Luke, prepare yourself. We're literally only seconds away.
I know, but like my last track did really well, so I think it would be good for me to put on back up.
That's a good plan. We like that plan. Dare I even say it's an Aloy tier plan? Nah, that's too nice.
10 likes for me is massive, you know.
Well,
No,
good job, man. You absolutely deserve it.
Literally, I'm just staring at the time now, like change.
It's always the longest minute when you just stare at it, waiting for the minute to be up. That's just how minutes work. It sucks.
Change.
I should probably stop getting hit now. I think that would be a good plan, wouldn't it?
Happy birthday.
I was about to say it's not changed yet. Now it has! It's
birthday.
officially October 2nd. I have turned 20 years old.
Welcome to the big 2-0.
Yeah, baby! I'm now no longer a teen, and it scares me.
I know. Now you know how I feel. Old.
That I do know that, exactly. Just so old.
But yes, on that note, bro, I'm gonna go because I am literally falling asleep. I'm so tired.
No problem whatsoever. I'm going to be pretty much finishing the stream off after this bonus mission map regardless, so have a good night's sleep, prepare yourself for what is going to be one absolutely chaotic day
Legit.
tomorrow. I just had
I've
to
been
work
up-
chaos into chaotic somehow.
I've been up for 19 hours straight, so.
Yep, you're going to need that beauty sleep, alright.
So yeah, I'll see you whenever I see you tomorrow for, well, your birthday, and, well, today, technically. See you later today
Aye,
for the
tis technically today, isn't it?
awesome day ahead.
Awesome! Oh man,
And
those spikes
also-
hit me on the way back down. I've got to be
And
careful
also,
not to lose rollerball. Yeah,
last
that would be
thing,
tragic.
epic stream, by the way.
Oh yeah, it was an epic stream, wasn't it? I couldn't agree more. I thoroughly enjoyed it, for one. I
True.
gotta go. Night is really killing me. Well,
Good.
have a good night's sleep there, Trollface. I really appreciate you stopping on by.
Goodbye.
It's been a blast having you. Goodbye indeed. Not only has it been a blast having Luke, but also Trollface as well specifically. Everyone here, it's been a blast having you. Oh, there goes far to say. And now, there was one. Yeah, losing Rollerball to a bonus mission map would be really fucking tragic, shall we say. I mean, I know I'm bad at a video game, but am I really that bad at a video game? That was a rhetorical question. Yes. Yes, I am. I mean, if I had a little bit more patience and actually, like, stopped running into these spikes, it'd be much better off right now. But unfortunately, asking for patience from me is clearly asking for too much. Patience might be a virtue, but it's not one of mine. We unlocked the birthday hat, didn't we? Where is it? It's in collection. Yeah, cool hats. Where's the birthday hat? Happy birthday! Thank you for the suggestion there, Judas. That was perfect. Judas, not Judas. Roller Brawl officially has the birthday hat right now. We love to see it, baby. What we also love to see is Roller Brawl's knockback damage. That's just so insane. And they're left stunned for so long. So long. And then the melee combos too. Oh, it's just such overkill. Okay, let's grab us a pizza then. Apparently get hit some more. And now our final two cake pieces are both right here, ripe for the taking. Even though they're cakes, they don't ripen, but whatever, I guess. Okay, here we are. Let's push you, and then we can push this guy out of the way. Get it out of here. Yeah, when you were buying hats, you just bought the birthday hat without noticing. Yep, that was a test. I was testing to see how much of you was paying attention, and clearly, you know, Judas, as always, his suggestions being absolute perfection. You know, you look up the dictionary definition of perfection, and you'll find Judas's suggestions as the definition of said perfection right there, which is a perfect definition, ironically enough, of the word. Anyway, we earned plenty of gold, we even got some charms, some triple stars, and Portal Master ranked up. You don't get much better than that. Unfortunately, you know, we're going to highly juxtapose the highlight of the bonus mission map for the fact that now we unfortunately have something really bad to suffer through. The tyranny of Doofus Rufus refusing to shut up.
Welcome back,
Oh, Doofus Rufus, nobody cares. And yet he's going to proceed to keep on talking anyway. Oh, don't we just love that guy? So let's find out, without further ado, if we have a rainbow. No, we don't. Apparently there's no place like home. With that being said, though, this stream is going to come to an end on that note at 4 minutes past midnight on my birthday of all things. That is amazing. So, I'm 20. Just wow, let's just let that sink in for a moment. Ignite the Fire is officially 20 years old. And I'm feeling every single year of it. But on that note, like I said, the stream is coming to an end. I aimed for the 3-hour mark and we hit it successfully with not a death in sight. Have a great birthday, dude, you old man. Thanks for that, Judas. I very much appreciate that. And on that note, until the next stream arises, peace!